Hi. Trying to fucking fuck around with my goddamn OBS. It's a nibbler. Oh my god, where? Where? Wait, we need to get him out. Hi, Castle. Get some good sleep? No. I went to bed at like 3. No degeneracy with the femboys. I asked Atari if he would be ready in 2 hours. Well, now it's been 2 hours and he's nowhere to be seen. So, I guess Atari will join us when he's good and ready. Looks like I'm on my own. But this is not a Sinner's Tide. This is a Yappit Hole. I'm gonna try and get the boys for Sinner's Tide next week. Ugh. But yeah. It's just me right now. Hi. My own little podcast. How we doing, boys? How we doing? Happy cold fucking Friday. I'm fucking cold. I'm freezing. I want to go home. Shunk boy fell asleep. Maybe. I messaged him saying that the VTube studio has been up. No word. I thought he was joining because my VTube studio fucking lagged. Like it froze. And he wasn't even there. There's no sign of life from Atari. Unless he's jerking off or something. Wait for our own collab. How am I late? Atari's late. This wasn't even supposed to be in a collab. This was supposed to be just me. Atari was the one who reached out, like, hey, you want to do something? I said, I'm reading articles. You can come along if you want. Atari's late. Ain't my fault. Just her, no dad to teach her the vital life lessons. Yeah. At this point, I'm glad I never had a dad. It's a strange article. But I got mainly some strange articles. I will admit, I didn't do much research as I used to. Plus, it's been kind of dry looking for articles and stuff. I found some Twitter takes. Well, just Twitter posts. Let me bring up Twitter on here. Make sure I bookmark stuff. Toru's a little I mean a neat fella. So Toru, we know what you are. Ever since El Sword 2-3 nights ago, we know what you are. I'm so fucking cold. I feel sicky. I want to go to bed. I made some chicken quesadillas for lunch. I want to take a nap. I just want to take a nap. Is he gay? Yeah. Just like how we all know what you are, Bolt. Chat, we all know what Bolt is, correct? We all know. Everyone in the world knows, right? We all know. I should got more water. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back. I'm back with more water. Might grab some yogurt. Even though yogurt's fucking cold and I'm already cold, but... Ugh. 14. You know what I am? You're black. It's insulting enough. Lies and slander. We all know. It's caught on camera. But yeah. Today, we're gonna read some articles. What time is it? 4:22. I'm gonna give Atari 5 more minutes. If he doesn't show up, we're reading articles without him. Never mind, he just messaged. Bitch. God damn it. He just messaged. Damn it all to hell. He's awake, shocking. Chat, if Atari goes live, make sure to shock his balls. Like, really good. Shock him, like, really, really well for me. Just for being late. But yeah. Today's agenda is dumb articles. My research has been kind of dry. I tried. Reading Ludothek shouldn't be that long anyway. I'm getting bonked. Fuck you. You just want to hear moan, don't lie? No. be so for real. Today, sex sounds gross. Sex is not a priority today. It's not even on my mind, really, today. Maybe tomorrow, but just not right now. Lies? Well, you don't know me enough to know whether that's lies or not, so... I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, I went to bed at a very unfortunate time. It was like 3 a.m., maybe like 3 something. Very unfortunate. Should not have done it. I was sketching new outfit idea. Which I had majority of my references, but I'm not sure how to execute them correctly. Yeah. Did I take NyQuil? I stopped feeling sick. I'm just tired and didn't go to bed until way later. Then I got up at 9:30. So I got like probably less than 6 hours of sleep. Maybe 5. About damn time. Uh-huh.
I got myself an energy drink, so I'm ready.
Uh-huh.
Also, Dama, how you doing?
I'm tired.
Ah, you and me both.
I'm tired. I'm cold. I want to go back in bed.
Oh,
I just want to be a baby.
oh, little baby.
Baby.
Well, wait, I'm gonna double check the collab. You have one open?
Yes, I'm hosting.
Yes, we'll be joining. Let's see, join. Let's see, what is there you are. Also, listen to the stream of your mama, and oh my god.
What? That happened weeks ago. What now?
No. I listened to one yesterday. Or the day before.
Uh-huh.
She played Dark Souls 2, and oh god.
She beat Elden Ring.
Well, yeah, you know, she is nothing bad about her gameplay. It's more so, holy shit, she has no filter.
Yeah.
I thought it was just with you, but no.
Like mother, like daughter.
Yep. Join.
Wrong password.
That. What password is? Maybe this.
Should be
Yeah.
Mizu's password.
Tea time 2. Wait, maybe I.
Did you just say the password?
That's fine.
No hacking! No hacking!
No hacking!
No hacking!
Oh my god. I figured it out. I figured it out. You'd
Yay. Yes. Chat, make sure you
Oh.
Shaka's balls really good.
This is gonna be a great reaction.
Shaka's balls super good.
I have a new good hat.
Shaka's balls.
What do you think about hat, Dama?
You haven't even loaded yet.
Oh. Shit. I was too quick with my life for chat.
I don't see a hat. Oh, lol. The hat of baseness.
Okay. I think I like it. I don't know how to customize it just yet, but it's one of the free assets you can get. Oh boy.
The fucking hat of baseness. What a based hat.
Oh well.
Download it quick. Fine, I'll grab it. I also don't know how to set up, but I'll grab it while it's free.
Like, it's made by Kevin.
It's made by Kevin, the based rigger Kevin. My rigger Kevin.
My rigger.
My rigger.
Oh boy.
Match for the day? I don't... You really want me to set up a hat right now? We should be reading articles. I can't even get the link to work. It's taking 5 ever.
5 ever? What?
I'll download a zip file.
Oh yeah, you just put it in.
There,
as
I got
usual.
it.
The only hardest issue I had was placing on the head. Oh boy. So, we're ready to read some Delulu articles.
You ready to read some articles? My research has been dry. I did grab a couple though. And one is a Reddit post.
Oh dear lord.
I got a Reddit post, I believe 4 articles.
Oh, the 4 articles.
4 articles, 1 Reddit post, and a couple tweets.
Holy shit.
Although one of the articles I may not even read, to be honest. Not because of the material, but just what they have on the fucking website. Is something I can't put up on screen. So I might just read it on its own.
No, okay. Let's see. Where do I have my... There it is.
Who came? Sorry, the funky hat.
A funky hat. It's a gay icon, chat. What do you mean?
It's a gay icon.
Yeah, have you never seen BDSM gay guys? They swear this thing.
They wear military hats?
I don't know. It's a
This is a new
BDSM
form
thing.
of gay I wasn't aware of.
Have you never seen South Park or Mr. Slave?
I've seen Mr. Slave, but I didn't know. I didn't think about his hat.
Nah, it's not the first thing you come to think of, to be fair.
That is not the first thing I think of. When I think of the word gay, I think of you. Or Mizu.
Stupid Spexy Atari.
Gay Nazis have been a thing for a long time.
What?
Ah, the gay Nazis. Nazis. I'll set up a hat later. This is... My brain's not working right now.
No, it's you're fine, you're fine. Oh, my nose starting to feel a little bit tired as well. Jesus. But I think it's just because I woke up not that long ago.
I wish I had alcohol right now.
Oh, I have it ready, but I feel like I'm gonna pass out faster if I take more.
Drinking hours prior.
No, actually I wasn't. That was a slip of my tongue. I did actually not not drink at all. I like that Eclipse typed to me and said, "Hey, oi, yeah, it's Swedish goober. Weren't you supposed to be streaming with Dama right now?"
Lamau. Thanks, Eclipse. You deadbeat dad.
Did Eclipse say he would do it?
He's not gonna pay child support.
Dang.
Alright, let's get into the bullshit. So chat, I set up my new overlay. I haven't fixed it like at all. I don't even know where the chat box is. I kid you not, I don't know where it is. It's gone. It won't show up.
It won't show up?
Yeah, my chat box fucking disappeared. It actually, I don't know where it went. I'm gonna try and grab the link for this shit again.
That's like,
see what
I don't know.
Do.
Who gave Atari the funky hat? I don't know. You should. I just picked it up. I found it. What is this?
Yeah, my chat box is just off screen in the OBS itself. I don't know where to fucking grab it. It doesn't exist. It actually doesn't exist. I don't know what to do about it.
I'm gonna double check my own OBS. Like, isn't there a button where you can just push and they would just go in the middle or auto path to middle? Or like lock. You can write. Oh, no, instead of you saying stuff, I don't know what they are. No, it's at source. Scale to window. Wait. When you click on them, do the scale to window maybe. See if the auto path there. It is in. You're using OBS, right?
Yeah.
Let's get double check another thing. Apply alpha. Wait. Okay, I'm gonna do this. 1 second. I'm gonna find this something I don't really use a lot. Let's see. Special set. Here we go. This is my fuck around and find out chat box. Here we go. Oh no, that's wrong. No, I was talking out of my ass. There we go. But what if? Let's see if I can find a different one then.
I'll just
Properties.
make a new fucking. Let's make a new one.
Ah, hate to see it.
Let's call this 3 because I don't know what the fuck happened with 1. I need to set my custom dimensions. Let's see if it actually will behave this time. Be nice if it could behave. Okay, yeah, that fucking works. I don't know why. I need to grab the correct one now. Zach, so what do you mean I'm not black according to your uncle? Well, you're not black according to my mouth. You just lost blackness.
Dama, revoke your card. How does it feel?
Yeah. Do a little test. See how it looks.
According to your mouth, oh god.
Yeah.
I'd be worried going into detail.
Thanks, I'm white now. You're welcome. I don't know how to. Let's see what's wrong with this. Width? Why don't you shrink the width by a lot?
Oh god, is this the version that you just got out of?
These are new overlays, yeah.
Ah, no, I don't. I have issues with that with myself, so I can't find any way to fix it.
Shrink the width by a lot. Let's shrink it in half. Let's see where I'm at. That's
Just
better.
That's not better. It cuts the Oh, Dama, look. But thanks a lot.
Trying.
Oh, baby.
Trying.
Oh, alright, we'll see what happens. I need to put on some background music noise for myself a bit. Let's see, there we go. Ah, there we go. That's some nice beat. Oh boy. Still feel a bit tired myself.
I don't blame you.
I, I, I would not feel bad about going to sleep right after we're done.
Yeah.
Just drift off, do nothing. I'll just push all my streams fully back to tomorrow.
This.
But I don't like my options I have to stream. One of them is playing Shadow of Mordor or Shadow of War on hard difficulty and getting butt raped by fucking orcs. The other one is playing a continuing Amnesia hard mode or hardcore mode, where she's going to have me get messed up and mucked by a lot of horrific looking monsters. The other one is going through Dark Souls 1 Sen's Fortress. It's not a good option I have to play.
Is that not
I
your
kind of
thing?
screwed. What do you mean?
Game butt fuck?
Explain yourself. Explain yourself, Dama.
Game butt fuck?
That's not my thing, Dama.
I swear that was your thing.
Hmm. Lies and deception.
I swear that was your thing. Just shrink the chat box by a lot.
You put it. Did you take it to the guillotine? Holy shit! Backbreaker by orcs. Oh my god! Slander said. Hmm.
Tarlo's being backbroken by orcs.
Oh
Lamau.
my god! No. Bat. Ban him.
I don't know. It kind of seems like the truth.
It's not true.
Kind of seems true.
In what universe would that be true?
This universe.
So to say that you're wrong. You're wrong. Ba 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 ba. If I keep drinking my monster, I will slowly and steadily start waking up.
You fucking one shot.
Also, where the hell is my medication?
Up your butt.
That, but you, that, oh, Dama's getting spicy today. Holy shit.
Whatever. I'll keep messing with chat later. Ugh, we
Yeah.
have an objective to do. Let me rearrange this properly.
Yes. Don't worry, you don't mind if my tentacle take up more space, right?
I swear to God, if you whip that thing out,
wait.
if you whip it out, I'm killing you.
Well, the hat, so now it's the commissariat hat.
Uh-huh.
It's for the K.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Dama, now people can't say that I am of a certain political agenda from the 40s.
Uh-huh.
Well, let's see here. Also, there you go.
Let's get to read.
Let's see what we have ahead of us.
All right. We
Are you showing the chat?
We got 4 articles and a Reddit post. We have this article from Mother Jones, which is apparently a journal. Why you should stop eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
What the?
Dogmatic
But why?
adherence to mealtimes is anti-science, racist, and might actually be making you sick.
What? What? Why?
We have that. And then we got...
How do you say you
Women's
should
farts smell worse than men's, and there's science to back it up from the New York Post.
What? What? There's science. So you're telling me there's fart sniffers?
Yes, there's fart sniffers. There's meet women behind the sexual wellness revolution and the censorship rules that prevent their work from reaching you, from The Independent. And also from The Independent is prehistoric women hunted as often as men and were better suited for it, science say. Scientists say.
Scientists say. Who are these scientists? Are they the same one that sniff farts?
No, that's from the New York Post. New York Post said that women's farts smell worse.
Oh god. Oh boy. So which one do you want to start with?
I don't know. We could get the Reddit post out of the way, which is my 24 female boyfriend, 24 male, called the cops because of the content of my book, but he wants me to think it was a mistake. How do we move past this?
Okay, let's see. I don't know. How do you? Oh, they did.
Would you like to start with this?
Okay. I can. Yes, I'm gonna have to get very close to the screen so I can read it. Let's see. I, a 24-year-old female, have been working on my book trilogy for years, since I was 16. The book is how I met my boyfriend, Jan, of 24 male. We met some writing class 3 years ago and hit off. Jan went to university for journalism and to creative writing, but is not working in either fields. Damn, what a waste of fucking university time.
Yeah.
I never intended to make money from my work. But why the fuck you studying university?
Good question.
But she does. Okay, she does. It's not my main profession though. Context out of the way. Here's the thing where things get weird. All right, you want to take that? I need to clear my throat and take another sip. Trip.
Yeah. I forgot to put up background music. Do I even have background music? Hold on. Let me hide the screen. Go get some background music. I need something to work with.
Sha, we are nothing more than professional. What do you
We're
mean?
very professional. Yeah, I'll put on some Wii music.
Oh, this is great.
Put on Wii music.
It is beautiful. Also, that's the most wide woman me figure I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
I just lower the quality to lowest. I have never seen a person doing that deliberately.
I don't need the visual, I need background music.
Does it not change the quality of the music too?
No. That's for the imagery.
I don't know why, but I kind of thought when you changed it up, it also changed the quality, but yeah, it kind of makes sense. Baba. Oh, speaking of quality, holy shit.
I resized my window.
Yeah, my eyes need to refocus.
I asked John if he could read certain chapters and give notes on things to change or adapt. My usual beta reader was unavailable. Without giving too much away, the MC gets kidnapped and experimented on. It is written to be grotesque and horrifying. I told John this before he started reading. He said he'd be fine. Well, I find out he made a call to the local police department because of the description sounded too real. And there was, quote, non-consensual stuff in the chapter. Not SA. The experimentation was not consented to by the main character. He didn't tell me he made the call. I found out because an officer came to my door the next morning for a welfare check. I was humiliated. I explained everything immediately, and they checked the house, saw nothing, and eventually apologized for the confusion. When I confronted John, he apologized and tried to say, quote, the story got in his head. He said it was a mistake and that I should understand how someone could get worried, given the context. He wants me to just drop it. I'm so fucking embarrassed, and honestly really creeped out. My writing is dark, but I've been publishing for years. And he has read my material before. This was honestly not even the darkest, most fucked up thing I've written. I don't know if this is something we can work through, or if this is a sign of a deeper issue. I genuinely can't imagine why he'd call the cops if he was so disturbed, but also stay at my place and be all lovey-cuddly. Could this be an honest-to-God mistake, and how do we move forward? Edit, when I say he made a mistake, I'm referring to calling the police as a misjudgment on his end. Not that he literally didn't mean to call the police.
Oh my god. Wow. So...
And this was posted to r/relationship advice.
What's it? I think you're looking for an advice on this, but I'm thinking, what kind of thing did you actually... Like, okay, what kind of thing did you put? Because... what was the forewarning of, like, the DMs in between sending the script for the book, or, like, kind of thing? Or, you know, the beta book? What kind of thing was written and shown? I'm curious.
Just someone who got kidnapped and is being experimented on.
Yeah, like, that sounds interesting. I kind of want to read that.
Yeah.
But yeah, here's the thing. A lot of women write weird fucking shit sometimes. And a lot of guys are not prepared for it. I can definitely say. And it was it. And you need probably a little bit more than 3 years experience. Which, if he's 24, yeah, he's definitely a little shithead. So yeah.
Apparently. Yeah, I think that it's weird that, like, especially...
And calling cops is kind of like...
Calling the cops on your fictional story is like, oh, you're obviously not okay because you're writing dark things. When she's had a history of writing dark and grotesque stories, but this one got to him specifically, and it's not even her darkest material.
Yeah, like, here's the thing. Well, why is your first opinion to just call the cops? Not call or talk to your spouse? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Who the fuck knows?
Like, well, like, it's kind of like, hey, I don't know how to deal with this, so I'm just gonna call the cops. Like, I don't know, I think the guy was fucking going a little delulu over this whole thing. The woman did, honestly, she didn't really do it. The worst thing she did was probably not give him a good forewarning.
But she did warn him.
Yeah, but apparently not good enough. I don't know what the fuck. You know, it's like...
And it's not even her darkest material.
Yeah, but his thing, it could just be, oh, honey, it's not as bad as what I usually do, but, like, I usually write some gory stuff. Like, don't worry about it. You watch like, some of this. She's probably, oh, you played Doom before. You probably don't have any issues with this at all. But it's had him, but it's like, a man who cuts off a head and he eats his brain. In very gruesome detail.
No.
But yeah, like, I know women who write this are very specific with the words, which is why they say not essay. it probably went close to a fucking edge if she needs to clarify it wasn't fully essay. And not like sexual at all. I don't know, a lot of women I see just needs to add in sex a lot of times in these kind of weird shit.
I mean, I would. When I was trying to write a book or a weird dark story like several years ago, I think I include like lots of essays.
Wow. But here's the thing. I don't know. Women does not add like essay as often as men do. They usually are like I don't know. A lot of them just make it like a little bit more It's definitely like a guy watching it is definitely gonna take it as an essay, but technically, by technicality, it's not essay. But I don't know. But yeah, like, but beyond that, I think I definitely who like did he have a does a boyfriend even know who the beta like person is who or like
I don't
test
know,
reader?
probably.
I don't. Something tells me he doesn't know. Because that's I would probably be the first person if it was like someone you meet IRL or talk to. You probably DM them awesome. Is this usually what she types? And the person's probably gated and saying, nah, no. Oh yeah, like you're saying yes. Usually, it's like nothing wrong with these stories. I don't know. But I think the guy just jumped the gun way too hard.
Yeah, essentially, he called the cops on her because of her fictional story.
If you are a man in a household, or if you wanted to be in the future, just fucking call your fucking spouse, and then before you call the fucking cops on your own spouse for some fictional shit.
Like, Jesus Christ.
Like, here's the thing. The worst part, I don't think they share the same household. I think they just... I'm gonna call them out. I think they live with the parents.
I don't... How would that matter in this context, though?
Because they don't live in the same household. Because why the fuck would he otherwise? Because I feel like any guy normally would just like be that, and they would probably tell the cops too. They don't need to check the house because he lives in the fucking house in that case. But no, I don't think that these two partners lives in the same household, considering they have to check the entire house.
A wellness check is usually for if people think you are physically in danger.
Oh, okay. Because I thought I took it as they were just going in the house, checking for shit like or something else. Because that's part of the wellness check.
Wellness checks usually someone thinks you're a danger or that you're in danger physically or maybe even mentally. That's usually what they're for. Usually you'd call wellness check on someone who you haven't seen in a very long time. You haven't seen that they left their house. So they could be dead. They could, things could be happening. So you're worried. That's usually what wellness checks are for. That's a very big jump to be like, you may be in danger mentally or physically if you're writing this.
Okay. It's kind of come to the thing where I'm learning more and more. You know, the people who, let's say, oh, Dama, you know the person who, have you ever seen Berserk before?
I've heard of it. I've never read it.
Well, whatever you heard about Berserk, the manga. And author.
Sword. That's all I know. Sword.
Yeah, like it's a very gruesome, grotesque scenes and entire and dark themes in Berserk. However, the guy who did it, or wrote it, he every time there was a game come out, he did nothing else but play the game, and the game was Idolmaster.
Oh.
A very extremely wholesome games and everything else. Oh, Meetup Studio crashed on me.
Oh no.
Ah.
Ripitari.
Yeah, they got me for my hat. I swear. You just wanna
They
steal-
got you for your hat.
He just wanna ruin the things for me.
Ah,
No, my hat is removed. No.
that's crazy. Actually gotten for your hat.
No, it's like when the model reloads, it doesn't save the hat. So, but my narrative, that's gonna be my narrative. All right, here we go. I'm rejoining. I gotta live with this hat now. My little crown. I'd love to be back. Oh. Alright. But yeah. I don't know if there's anything more to say on this thing, really. But yeah. But the thing is, I know a lot of authors. Oh yeah, wait, sorry, I forgot my point. So yeah, a lot of authors who write some very dark shit are genuinely very lovely, loving, caring people IRL, or very wholesome.
Yeah.
And then you have people who write the Ghibli movie, who's just a jaded bastard in general.
Damn. I didn't know that.
Or like, it's kind of like he's just an asshole. The guy who does the Ghibli, who comes up with all of it.
Damn.
But yeah. So the whole thing that people like, a lot of people who write these very dark things genuinely have no skeleton, very few skeletons, if any skeletons in their closet. So it's not a way to check for these kind of things at all, because there is no correlation with it.
Yeah, I read
Like,
through the
there's no
comments. And a lot of the comments are saying that the boyfriend is jealous of her success. That's the takeaway people are getting from this. Like, oh, well, he's jealous of your success because they also mention, because in the story, it's mentioned how the boyfriend went to university for journalism, but is not working in that field. So people are saying that he's jealous that hers is working, or that her writing career is working, and his never did anything. But apparently he didn't try.
Okay, it's a very stupid one, but I can see where it comes from, because she mentioned, for context, it's like, well, it doesn't really add any context. What adds in context, because she does not need to add him in at all. But I can see where people got it from, but that is a schizo kind of take in my book, or schizo-esque. Oh boy. But yeah, no. What do we have here?
Yeah, most of the comments are saying he's jealous of your success in the field he was never successful in, and saying that this is his way to publicly punish and embarrass her. It's like
2 days ago. What?
It's like, what? It's like, if he wanted to really shame her publicly, why?
Oh boy.
You did it in like the least public way possible. You just called the cops. You did a wellness check to her house. That's not really public.
Here's the thing,
That's just
Dama.
cops knocking on your door and be like, hey, you good?
These are people from Reddit. They have their own fanfics about reality.
Ugh. Like he wanted to publicly shame her. This is a very piss poor way of public shaming. This is barely in the public. You're still in your private domicile. The cops just coming inside, be like, "Hey, you good? Is everything cool?"
Like, here's the thing: a lot of people, when they're together with someone, they don't really see the whole writing thing. It's been okay. Writing field is something anyone can just pick up, essentially, just do, and he just did not really finish it up like the whole thing as far as I could tell from this thing. I don't. Here's the thing: when you're in a like a unit, a family unit kind of thing mindset,
Yeah.
Your spouse success, you can just apply it to your own success in a sense, mentally, a lot easy. So I don't see where this mentality is even coming from, where people are just pulling it up. It's just fucking Delulu takes right now.
It is.
Oh boy. But yeah, his thing. I don't want to take fucking social advice from someone from fucking Reddit.
True.
Let's see. Not a mistake. He knew what he was doing.
Not a mistake. He knew what he was doing. Plus, make sure you have multiple backups of your work and save to USB that he can't get access to. Also change your password to make sure he doesn't have access to your computer. I don't trust that he won't destroy your work in the future. It's like, what? Okay, if he's read her things before, if this isn't even the worst she's made, one of the questions is, why make the call now? And second, why would he start deleting her stuff now? Like, if he actually has a problem with the things she's writing, why isn't this brought up in a conversation? Why do this now?
I'm gonna say, if he actually did, then, why would he be jealous of something gory stories that she writes?
Yeah? Why be jealous of sports?
Don't you guys think he would know already if he was a jealous, spiteful person? It's a fucking spouse, and I like this. Back up your backups, please.
You need backups. He's gonna delete everything. He's gonna get rid of you. He's jealous of your success, girl. It's like,
the jealousy, it's getting to him. You should.
It's like, could he be jealous? Sure, but I kind of don't really see the jealous arc. I feel like he could have genuinely had like a schizo moment, be like, geez, like, I don't know, maybe he said the story creeped them out, so that he was worried that she's not okay.
They are 24. They wanted to type on Reddit. These are the like, come on, let's roll it back a bit. These people, he definitely overreacted. He doesn't know how to handle these situations because he's probably not. Was it? Because if he's trying to go into study field, wait, was it? Writing class up to 3 years. John went to university for journalism. Okay. People, we all know what we say about journalists, Chad.
Mm-hmm.
They're not the most. They're not the people who are quite well versed with these kind of fields, alright? You often get a lot of pissy quite easily, people who do go through these fields.
Yeah. I don't know.
You don't know? Alright, Gov. Let's see. Lunch break, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Our next article, well, our first article, really, it's from Mother Jones. Why you should stop eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Dogmatic adherence to mealtimes is anti-science, racist, and might actually be making you sick. By Kiera Butler. What do you think, Guitar?
I think someone did not read into why it's quite good to have it and why it's good for. What's it? The thing is, in Sweden, there's a saying which is, in the morning you should eat like a king. You should eat like a prince, or like a. In the morning you should eat like a king, and then in the lunchtime you should eat like a prince, and then during dinner you should eat like a peasant, and that's more of a what actually is necessary for you to function if you work like 6 to 8. Because once you do need like a lot of times when you do kind of work you do in the morning, you do need the most energy to kind of keep going, and it's kind of the stored energy you need for the rest of the day. And then for nighttime, for like dinner, you don't necessarily need anything because you're not gonna expendage the kind of energy you're getting from the food anyway, because you're gonna fall asleep anyway. All you're doing is just preparing yourself for a food coma and just wasted food.
Mm.
And you're going up in weight. So no, like there is a legitimate reason for why we have these kind of things. Saying it's really making us sick, I don't know. I need to see some good reasons to why. I feel like there's someone is projecting a bit here.
They also said it's racist.
Okay,
Eating breakfast. Chat, is it racist to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Apparently so. It is very racist.
Well, I don't know why it is, to be fair. It's because someone.
And they're probably gonna tie it to some white people from thousands of years ago. This is probably what they're gonna do.
People saying yes, it's very racist. I don't.
It's very racist to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
I am open-minded. I am willing to hear them out and take it and see what this is all about.
The slave stuff. It's racist because black people can't afford it or some shit like that.
No. Here's the thing. The slaves in the field wanted to eat whenever they wanted. But people told them, no, you should eat dinner and lunch. So of course it's racist.
Okay. Oh, I'll stall us off.
That's what I gotta say. I'm gonna go eat before my rest of my colleagues does it. And if they call me out, I'm just gonna call them racist. I kinda like this already.
Meals are good, and snacking is bad. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and if you eat dinner with your family, you will keep your girlish figure, and your kids will be healthier. Taking a lunch break will make you succeed at your job. Okay, now forget all that, because as it turns out, the concept of 3 square meals a day has practically zero to do with your actual metabolic needs. And our dogmatic adherence to breakfast, lunch, and dinner might actually be making us sick. Okay, where's the racism?
But they get into it, Dama. Don't worry. They'll find some retarded way to add it in, I'm sure.
Historian Abigail Carroll, author of the book 3 Squares, The Invention of the American Meal, explained to me that the thrice daily eating schedule goes back at least as far as the Middle Ages in Europe. When they're gonna pull the well, Europeans enslaved people, so it's actually really racist.
That's what I go with.
We're going down the European route. European, more like Europe pooping.
Yeah, like if they want to do that, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
When European settlers got to America, they also imported their meal habits. A light meal may be cold mush and radishes in the morning, a heavier cooked one midday, and a third meal similar to the first one later in the day. They observed that the eating schedule of the native tribes was less rigid. The volume and timing of their eating varied with the seasons. Sometimes when food was scarce, they fasted. Europeans took this as, quote, evidence that natives were uncivilized. Carol explained to me in an email. Quote, civilized people ate properly and boundaried their eating, thus differentiating themselves from the animal kingdom, where grazing is the norm. So fascinated were Europeans with tribes' eating patterns, notes Carol, that they actually watched Native Americans eat as a form of entertainment. They were that bored back then?
Yeah, like...
They're watching mukbangs. Way back. Like, yeah, I'm gonna tune into my eating show, watching the Browns eat.
You know, if you squint hard enough, I can see how it is racist, but like, here's the thing, I don't get it. Like,
it's because they're European. Watching
Oh my.
natives!
No, because here's the thing. In Europe, one thing we have this season were very heavy. Like, and here's the thing. Both in like there's a lot nomadic tribes in both. They kind of you don't really. Okay, in Sweden, for instance, in ancient time, you have to if you don't prepare for winter, you're dead. You're gonna die, or you're gonna have a very very not fun time, and freeze your fuck off, and be starving because it's famine the entire time. So you have to regulate what the fuck you eat and when it's done and what you can do. You need to heavily prepare for the winter over time. And for nomadic people, you don't this thing does not really exist because you kind of just move away to a better kind of environment where you do the food a lot more not as scarce instead. While people in the north, in Europe, they kind of stayed where they were. So they, instead of moving around, they prepared instead with the tools that are given to them. And yeah, so I don't see the So yeah, no, I'm gonna say it's. What do you think, Dama? Do you think staying in one place, preparing for something, and overcoming it is good, or do you feel like moving around? So you circumvent the whole thing by just avoiding it entirely. That's a better option. Which is more civilized?
Yes, stay in place. I don't know. But that's what I do. Bitch, I stay in place. I don't want to move around all the time.
So you deal with your problems, so you don't run away from them. I see.
Yeah.
So you agree. So Dama, I'm sorry to tell you, but you're racist.
Yes!
Ah, boy. Let's see. Yeah. So, but I think that's what they're gonna go to be saying. Oh, nomadic, just people who wander around to more graceful areas, people kind of wise. Because we are going by the thing that Europeans had, because we are really not really. The world is we're living right now is not fucking nomadic. So we're definitely going to not need fucking. And it's kind of we all just copy and paste a lot of things that we do based on the society, and obviously the food plan works. What actually matters is what the fuck you eat during your fucking food time.
Yeah.
Because breakfast varies drastically depending on where you're from. Fucking, if you ever go to Japan, the breakfast is the worst fucking part of fucking Japan's food. Jesus. It's actually trash. That's what you get if I get radishes.
Yeah. 3 daily meals that the settlers brought evolved with Americans' lifestyles. As people became more prosperous, they added meat to breakfast and dinner. After the Industrial Revolution, when people began to work away from home, the midday meal became more casual affair, and the cooked meal shifted to the end of the day, when workers came home. The one thing that did not change was the overall amount of food that people ate, despite the fact they had largely abandoned the active lifestyles of the farm in favor of sedentary ones like cities and suburbs. Quote, people were still eating these giant country breakfasts, says Carol. Soon, doctors reported that more of their patients were suffering from indigestion.
Does that not mean they eat wrong kind of thing?
Probably means you ate too much. Or you just have issues digesting whatever you just ate.
Sounds like a skill issue.
In an effort to rein in caloric intake, nutritionists began advising people to eat a lighter breakfast, and marketers pounced on the opportunity. In 1897, brothers Will Keith Kellogg and John Harvey Kellogg introduced cornflakes as a healthy alternative to heavy breakfast. The pair had an ulterior motive. They wanted to spread the gospel of the vegetarian diet because it was part of their Seventh-day Adventist faith. Okay. Cornflakes took off in the years that followed. Oh god, my voice is dying.
God. Okay, cornflakes took off, and in the years that followed, breakfast became known as meal for healthy food. Fruit grower associations seized the opportunity to market juices, which the ad campaigns announced were chock full of newly discovered things called vitamins. Oh yeah. The marks of breakfast food warned of the dangers of skipping the most important meal of the day.
Mr. Kellogg also believed his cornflakes would stop men from wanking it. That wasn't the only thing that he thought would happen. He thought that his cereal would make people stop thinking about sex. Like, at all.
The food was so boring, you just turned people off.
Food? Yeah, pretty much. He thought that they would turn people off and keep them celibate. It was like,
holy
my
shit.
brother in Christ, you did the opposite. You just made people hyper and crave sugar.
Yeah, wait. Isn't cornflakes the things that are... Wait, I need to double check cornflakes. Because I feel like cornflakes, aren't they not the thing that does not have sugar or anything? They're just made by corn?
Some cornflakes have sugar in it. Well, some cornflake cereals, yeah. Depends.
Cornflakes. Yeah, the ones we had did not have it. Yeah, cornflakes just fucking... Wait, does it actually have sugar? Oh shit, that's 10 grams of sugar. Wait, what?
What happened?
For every 100 grams, it has 10 grams sugar. What? What kind of cornflakes is this?
Is it by Kellogg?
Huh? Kellogg's, 9 grams per 100.
Sounds about right.
Okay, I take it back. Yeah, fuck it. No, no cereals goes free. Sugar in all of them. Jesus.
That line of reasoning persists today. Check out Kellogg's modern-day treatise on the health benefits of breakfast. But there's just one problem. Scientists show that when it comes to maintaining your metabolism, the bodily system that helps us turn food into energy, and when out of whack, can lead to diabetes and other disorders. It doesn't make a whit of difference whether you eat breakfast or not. A 2014 study by the University of Bath, what a horrible university name, showed that breakfast had practically zero effect on its subjects' metabolism. Breakfast eaters did burn more calories than breakfast skippers, but net calorie consumption was the same, since breakfast eaters burned off the extra calories they ate at breakfast. A similar University of Alabama study of people who were trying to diet found that breakfast made no difference either way on weight loss. And breakfast isn't the only metabolically unimportant meal. In fact, it doesn't seem to matter at all how and when you get your calories. In a 2010 study published by the British Journal of Nutrition. Why are we quoting the British?
Because
one group ate 3 meals a day, while another ate 6. Total daily calorie counts were identical. Researchers found no weight or hormonal differences between the groups. In 2014, University of Warwick researchers found no difference in metabolism between a group of women that ate 2 meals a day and another group that ate 5.
But it's you save more time by just not eating. You just eat it in a gulp. But here's the issue is that how our body works. You can't just eat it all in a binge eating because you're just gonna fuck yourself over. And like the thing is, it would be. It actually is pretty good to eat to spread it out to a certain degree, but not too much. As far as I can tell, you should not like munch on too much things usually, because that munching is actually pretty bad for you. Just a lot, because it keeps you getting more and more hungry, and it can lead to weight increase. And then also eating a lot of in just one go can also add to a weight increase, because you stomach, or like you basically your stomach stack just expands and expands and it stretches out. And if you feel a lot more hungry next time you need to eat something because it's so stretched out. So either way can actually fuck you over tremendously. So I would say eat whatever you feel like is most effective for you to get around it, because that's what it essentially are, the way they are.
Yeah.
The universal guidelines. But like, I just like fucking. What do you think? Do you think the people who ate 5 to 6 times they did a meme and they ate second breakfast, dinner, brunch?
Maybe. It's possible.
Possible.
The one thing that might actually improve your metabolism is periodic fasting. That's right, the very same eating pattern that the early European settlers deemed uncivilized. Mark Matson, a neuroscientist at the National Institute on Aging. We need a National Institute of Aging? Okay.
Aging? What?
Has observed in a series of mice experiments over the past 2 decades that mice who skip feedings are leaner and live longer than their non-skipping counterparts. The fasting mice have more robust brain cells than those who consume regular meals. Matson, who skips breakfast and lunch most days, theorizes that caloric deprivation acts as a mild stress that helps cells build up their defenses, warding off damage from aging, environmental toxins, and other threats. Other research has shown that periodic fasting may also prevent heart disease.
But, okay, fasting has always been like a thing that exists with a lot of animals, because sometimes it's kind of like a automatic thing that just works pretty well for your body. However, it can be extremely fucking dangerous when you're playing with fire when you're trying to fast. But it all comes down to mental fortitude. And I think people here just do not know how to mentally fortitude themselves at all. And it is hard. I will not say it's not fucking easy. It's fucking painful and it's hard. Cause I love eating. I love eating a lot. However, there's a lot of times where I feel like I have to fucking pain myself when I need to go down in weight. Slim down again.
Biologists, I don't fucking know how to pronounce that fucking name. Sachidanada?
Dama racist. She can't pronounce names.
Sachidanana Panda. What a strange name. Of the Salk Institute for Biological Studies, meanwhile observed in a 2012 study that mice consuming all of their calories within an 8-hour window were less likely to develop metabolic diseases like diabetes than those who ate whenever they pleased. A follow-up study last year confirmed the results, though no one has conducted similar studies in humans.
Yeah, okay. Like, you can't... Rats can, have a different day cycles than fucking humans.
I love how, it's like, why don't you just be like rats?
Rats are nocturnal. believe it
And
or not.
rats are fucking tiny.
And
I don't need to
rats
drive
to,
cars and
and
deal
rats
with
binge
dead-end jobs.
a lot of animals binge eat if they're given the opportunity to, because they know it needs to be on the run a lot of times. They ain't got time to sit there just twiddle their thumbs and eat in peace. Especially rats. Rats is fucking hunted down by everything in the planet. Yeah, but almost bottom of the food chain.
So should you quit meals and fast intermittently instead? You could try it. Christopher on her? Ochner?
Honor.
Honor?
Onshore.
Ochner?
Ochner. Yeah, let's go with
A weight
Onser.
a weight loss and nutrition expert at Mount Sinai Hospital in New York, notes that there's no one-size-fits-all solution. Some people do well eating all their calories at once. Some prefer to split them into snack-sized portions. Instead of obsessing about meal size and frequency, Ochner recommends something simpler. Don't eat when it's time for a meal. Eat when you feel hungry. That, he says, is a lost art. In industrialized societies where food is abundant, we eat because societal cues, or just because something smells good. If we can teach ourselves to pay attention to our own bodies instead of our environment, he says, that might be the best diet of all. Bitch,
Yeah,
don't we all just naturally just start eating when we feel hungry? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, I stopped following
thing.
it's lunchtime. It's like, I'm eating when I'm hungry.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Well, he's saying a lost art that's lost, and I feel like I actually agree. Because here's the thing. There is a little bit of an issue, and that is that people don't have self-control, and they get hungry, they start eating more and more. And it escalates more and more and more. Because you expand your stomach, and now you get hungry more easily, so you get more and more. Try to fill yourself up. But you don't have a kind of like a... Here's the thing, the table, the nutrition table is just a guideline to where you should probably... It's kind of saying when is a good time to do it, or recommended time to start eating. Because all human bodies will function a lot more commonly similar than a fucking rat does to a human. Alright? I don't know why we're fucking using our rats as an example, by the way.
But yeah, we tested this on fucking rats. So, our test is correct. Treat yourself like a rat.
you particular choose an animal that does not survive more than a fucking year, like, or fucking 2 years usually. Jesus. I'm like, okay, they probably survive 6 in a captivity, but goddamn, no. Like, you choose a fucking animal that's very far away from our own and a lot of other animals around our... I feel like a dog would be the better option to just go by in that case. Fucking hell.
I also love how they said that fucking doing breakfast, lunch, and dinner is racist, but the only thing that they cited was, oh, well, the Europeans way back then were watching Native Americans eat and called them uncivilized for just eating differently. It's like, okay, that's racist? So we need to stop eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner because of Europeans.
You're kind of else racist now, is what you're saying now. So I think she's racist who wrote this, because she's criticizing the Europeans, and I think that's pretty racist.
It's super racist.
It's like... Oh god. But yeah, like, calling it uncivilized. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure a lot of people who did not fucking know a lot of fucking common things back in the day. Now, most commonly, not a lot of them were uncivilized as fuck. Not gonna lie. But yeah, no. But yeah, it's kind of like I think she added in just to spice up the article a bit. She didn't really have a whole lot.
like the whole thing is just preaching fasting. It's like at the end of the day, you should fast, or maybe, you know, maybe everyone should be fasting, but it may not work for some people. So just
I
eat
think
whenever you feel hungry. It's like, okay, but
I think she
people
just want to
feel
justify.
hungry at the normal breakfast, lunch, and dinner times. I know I do.
think,
When I wake up in the morning, I'm hungry. I want food.
yeah. I wake up in the morning and I don't actually want food a lot of times. I actually have to force myself to eat something during breakfast a lot. Otherwise, I'm going to wait until it's kind of lunchtime and eat all my stuff then. And I also have to stop myself because I eat the most. If I could decide what I wanted to eat, I would eat before going to bed, like a fucking just go in a coma. That is what I would love to do. However, I know it's the worst way to do it. Because there's two things you have to do when you eat too much. Either you go in a coma and let your body just process all the things, because it's gonna fucking tire you the fuck out. Or you have to work out, which is the thing you should do if you eat too much. Because then your body is ready to like burn the fucking over exude of calories.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people forgets that the analogy people use is your entire body is like a machine, like a car, and you need to fill it up with, gas, to make it all fucking keep spinning and rolling. Like you can't, but if you overfill it, you gotta use up the space for for all the fucking gas you put in it, and you don't do like. But I just think the issue here, it doesn't really matter what it is. It's just a guideline: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But what matters is like what you eat during the time. And oh my god, breakfast is like the most varied fucking versions you will ever get. Like lunch across the board in every cultures are kinda similar, like to some degree. Because we all kind of go by a different kind of periodic table when we do it, but breakfast is a lot more varied with what the fuck you can add in, and a lot of it is not good. This is where people can fuck up a lot, because I've seen some American breakfast. I've seen waffles for breakfast. I'm sorry, what, Dama?
That's based.
What?
Chicken and waffles for breakfast? Hell yeah! Give me that right now.
Don't. It's
I'm going to Waffle House.
In Sweden, we make fun, and I'm pretty sure that in Japan they also make fun of Americans for eating fucking pancakes in the morning with sugar.
That's just part of our American culture.
Yeah, but I think here's the issue starting to go. If you put it into context to them, because I think they should add what the hell are they eating during these times, or the people who does it, because. And what did I give the rats, by the way?
What did they give the rats? What were they feeding people in the several human studies? Yeah. It's like, what did you give them? Because nutrition and vitamins is very important when it comes to shit like that.
And what did the people work with, kind of thing? Because the thing is, you have to look if you really want to go down to it. It is an annoying, frustrating process, and we all know it. Going over what the fuck you do in a day, and if you sit down in a chair all day, probably like a lot of streamer does. I'm sorry, but you can't eat as much as someone who fucking goes to carpenter job, or who fucking does cross country running for 11. You can't really just do that. It's nothing bad about it, but it's more you don't necessarily need it. You can eat it, but you're gonna have excess energy or calories that you can't really use.
Yeah.
Or you don't use up the things you eat, pretty much, and they're just excesses. And depending on the lottery you have as when you was born, your body's probably gonna hang on to some things more than other things. But yeah, no, the racist part, I have no fucking clue. There was a tag-on thing for your shits and giggles to spice it up a bit, to get clicks, I think. I think they just did not know what the fuck to add to make it more racism. They asked a friend and they said, "Oh well, you search Google," and she did, and she found one for Native Americans because I believe she's from America.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, America loves to fucking mention natives a lot. I don't know why. Dama, do you like the natives in America?
I don't care. As long as they're not doing weird rituals and shit, taking my stuff, and I don't care. I don't care. I
You don't
worry
care?
about myself. I can't care about other people.
You don't care about the native? Oh, do you
No,
care?
I don't.
Dom, I can't believe you're racist.
Oh.
Swine.
Oh.
How could you?
Oh.
Ugh. Don't you know that back in the day, a native got told no?
Well, I don't give a shit. Also, I need to go to the bathroom really bad, so I'm gonna BRB for like a bit.
Alright.
You entertain
brush.
chat while I'm gone.
I'll try my
Chat, behave
best.
yourself. Shockatari.
You can't. You literally
I'll
can't
be
chat.
back.
My chat's not open. Let's see. What do we have? Literally 100k natives left. Oh god, I thought you would have. You know, Miso mentioned during one of the things where like people love using Native Americans for like saying, oh, when the settlers came over, they just essentially they slaughtered and killed 1 million Native Americans, and then it's kind of like Miso mentioned saying, wait, where the fuck you get these stats from? There was 1 million because there probably never was 1 million natives living as like alive at the same point in time. So where the fuck do people get these stats from? That is they just made up. Fucking. I can't shock the boyo. No, you cannot, lion. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. But I don't know what I should play tomorrow, cause I can play like Amnesia, Shadow of War, Dark Souls, or I can just play because a new DLC came out. I could play fucking Total War Warhammer, because the Snake Lady got introduced, and I like it. Actually, I'm gonna. Should I play? Oh, Dama back. By the time the English showed up, most natives were dead from diseases, but weren't they like dead from diseases? Like, because when I know one thing that kind of makes sense is that there's a lot of diseases that came over from fucking Europe when it came over, like everywhere else from the world, because and a lot of things is Europe and a lot of different countries across the world intermingled. So a lot of immune defense against it, we kind of dealt with it a lot better, and the natives just fucking collapsed because they had no protection from it. But I don't know how true that is, because considering that fucking you don't really hear the same things from other places. I don't know. I think I not looked hard enough. Yeah, it's. But also, there's like infighting within like every human's fucking tribe-wise. They're fucking infighting. Monkeys have infighting between like such tiny groups they have a lot of times as well. Like, what makes you think that like people just don't have like a lot of these people from different places don't have their own fucking problems to deal with a lot of times? Yeah, like okay, because I know, yeah, I feel like a lot of times back in the day, The people that I know who love documenting everything was fucking dead. Was it the Romans and the British? Was like the people who love to document shit. Especially the Romans, they just love doing it. Because the print press was like very close to release, or so they have access to it as because of new technology, and it was very revolutionary. So documentation was really fucking hard on during those times. And that's why we actually have memory of it a lot of times. But yeah, like almost any other country very rarely documented stuff, so it's like very scattered. It's not very well defined as we have in Europe. I feel like when you go to like other places that also love documenting eventually, which was China and fucking some other places in for instance, Japan was just pretty good at it eventually. Actually, very sad. Was probably top 20 place. I think nothing of natives being wiped out. Oh god. Yeah, cause God, I wonder like I have no clue. Like, okay, I'm gonna shout. I'm a filthy, like Scandinavian. When we all learn about a history, or when the Scandinavian people learn about a history in a school, Native Americans is not on the table at all. American revolutionists, natives are a page. America and Christopher Columbus, and then immediately 20 pages of the revolution. That's what we get. And natives are just a footnote in our history and overall. So so that's not my cup of tea. To be fair, we learn nothing about like Asian fucking history almost. Or any like of the major like Asian countries, like China and Chinese history, we don't know anything about. Japanese history, nothing. Australia, nothing. It's a whole lot of like empty holes everywhere. We only care what's very good, which is the major powers of the world usually. I think even Russian is kind of like a loop, like a hole in the history as well for us. But it's so interlinked with the world wars when we learn about it.
Ah.
No, he's talking about history and what we learn. Dama, are you snacking?
Yeah.
Racist.
I'm hungry. Oh my god, you have a snack? Racist. Children in Africa don't have snacks. They got dirt.
Oh boy. No, actually, wait. Oh no, I'm sorry, Dama. I was wrong. I am the racist one. You are allowed to eat whenever you want. I should reflect upon my actions, and I will do better.
We got 3 more articles. We have the women's farts smell worse than men's.
Oh, fucking hell.
We got meet the women behind the sexual wellness revolution, and they're being censored. And prehistoric women hunted as often as men, according to scientists.
We went through history. I'm curious. We can go through this one. What kind of history are you going by? I'm curious. Because for any history I know about, this was not a thing. Or like, obviously when you need all hands on deck, all hands, like, when you need more people to assist in the hunts, probably. But we're going far back then.
Alright. We got an article from The Independent. Prehistoric women hunted as often as men and were better suited for it, scientists say.
Better suited for it. That's the kind of thing where it's like, all right, now you are hunted as often. No, they did not, because prehistoric, they like, you kind of, once you got a child, you probably, once you woman got the preggers, she can't run as like, probably shouldn't run as often. Was a lot more, probably should not do a lot of things. I think people can understand these kind of things to some degree. Prehistoric women frequently engaged in hunting as much as men and were an atomy. How do you pronounce that fully?
Anatomy.
Anatomy. Oh god damn it, you English. Also made them better suited for it. Suggested a new review of studies. For decades, historians and oh, you good?
Yeah.
Anthropologists have
Anthropologists.
Anthropologists. Okay. Have held the popular view that prehistoric men were hunters, while women from their times played their roles in a group as gatherers. Popular cultures has also spread portrayals of men as hunters with spears in hand, accompanied by women with babies strapped to their backs and carrying baskets. But a growing baby of
Body.
A body. Oh my god! I can't. Let's see. Yeah, but a growing body of evidence has suggested many of these conceptions about early women and men are not accurate. I'll let you take the reign after, otherwise. Let's see.
Let me take a sip.
Why? I'm gonna take a sip too.
Yeah. Prehistoric women not only engaged in the practice of hunting, but their female anatomy and biology likely made them intrinsically better suited for it, revealed two new studies. One study assessing the physiology of prehistoric women from fossil remains suggested they were capable of performing the arduous physical I cannot read, oh my god. Physical task of hunting prey and could likely hunt successfully over prolonged periods of time. Researchers found the female body was better suited for endurance activity. Well, yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god. Get your head out of a gutter!
Yeah?
Fucking hell.
Yeah?
Are they going by... Oh. You see, man, you're not good at hunting. I know. Because, see, you only last 5 minutes.
Your husband does not last more than 30 seconds.
Oh god. Oh god. God, fuck.
Which would have been critical in early hunting because they would have to run the animals down into exhaustion before actually going in for the kill. Scientists said the hormones... Did they mean estrogen? They put an O. I don't know if they actually mean estrogen or oestrogen. And antipontikin? I don't know how to fucking say that, god damn it. Typically present in higher quantities in female bodies, play a key role in enabling women to modulate glucose and fat, which is critical for athletic performance. Citing an example, they said estrogen? I'm gonna say estrogen, fuck it. which plays an important role in fat metabolism, helps women keep it going longer and delay fatigue.
Okay. You know what fat is good? What fat storage usually is used in animal kingdom talk? Animal fat is kind of like a way to keep warm.
Yeah.
That's what fat storage is, because you like the more they usually say the blubber you have, the more fucking you can isolate the heat, or like you can work against the heat easier. Also, are they gonna mention that men have longer legs than women?
No, because this is about women.
Or that we have broader shoulders. So
We're trying to girl boss.
I see. Wider hip structure also enables women to rotate their hips and okay, what?
Yeah?
And lengthen their steps, said scientist.
Yes!
I'm sorry, what?
Scientists are discovering women for the first time, is what this fucking article sounds like. Whoa! Prehistoric women were women? Holy shit!
Okay.
Let me get some of that prehistoric pussy. Am I right, fellas? Up
they can
top.
move their hips, dude. Fucking hell. What is this?
They can move their hips. Yeah, I bet they could. The prehistoric pussy must have been crazy. It must have been wild.
I'm gonna say, I've seen Shakira shake the hips like no other. I've not seen her running a marathon like Usain Bolt. I'm sorry. Fucking, this is some Baki level of shit.
Prehistoric punani must have been insane. Imagine fucking a prehistoric woman.
Ugh,
she just she grunts.
It's saying that. No. Uncivilized.
Uncivilized.
And also, Harry, I can't deal with Harry. I need to fucking shave. The
forest is meant to be explored.
No, this is
yes.
This is one thing me and Misu disagrees on.
I agree with Mizu 100%. The forest is meant to be explored. He and I agree so much. We love bushes. We love the forest.
I don't know what hides in the bushes. It's gotta be a cat.
What do you mean you don't know what hides in the bushes? Look at it. Stalk your prey and look. Stalk your prey and look.
Fucking Lord, these people are crazy. Like, okay, here's the thing. Just because okay, you know, Dama, have you ever heard of? In theory, like, okay, you know how close stuff is in. You know the difference between theory and practice, right?
Yes.
You can theorize about something, and then you can put it into practice. However, in theory is closer to practice than practice is to theory. But it's only in theory. They don't say that about practice, because that's not true.
No.
Because that's the thing, it's kind of like what people are kind of ball spinning. Oh, we can. This could have been a thing here because of this thing, and then people look over those notes of potentialities, and just takes it and fucking runs with it.
Yeah.
No, you know, this kind of like the same thing. You know, in dinosaurs, when it felt like fucking, what's it? They could use like, what's that? A lot of fucking long-necked sauropods. They fucking a lot of them kind of have like the thing like giraffes, where they just try to get leaves from high above.
Yeah.
It's kind of like evolutionary, where they don't have them like hanging forward. It's kind of like, a lot of things is kind of like when you think about it, it needs to be a practical use for it, not a theoretical use, a practical use. because otherwise it would not survive or be effective at all. But apparently, I see that these people who probably wrote this article, they probably only, I can see why they focus so hard on the hips of women. To be fair, I don't know. Well, your experience, Dama, do you believe that? How do you feel like? Do you feel like you can outrun your man, or outlast him?
No, because I got a fat booty.
Okay.
I'm weighed
okay,
down
okay.
more.
Okay.
I cannot outrun him.
Oh, okay, but do you think women can outlast men in what do you call it? Fucking endurance tests.
I don't fucking know.
Well,
I don't
Dama,
know. It probably depends on the woman.
Well,
and if like her muscle mass or something.
Yeah, well, I don't think neither does these people here. I think they just took whatever they had and ran with it. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
What are y'all reading?
Okay,
We're reading an article on prehistoric women.
Why their hip structures also enable women to rotate their hips and lengthen their steps, said scientists.
Yeah.
The longer steps you can take, the cheaper they are metabolically. Yes. And the farther you can get faster, they said.
Okay.
When you look at a human physiology this way, you can think of women as the marathon runners version of men in the powerlifters. As the powerlifters. Said actually, who is this? Study
co-author.
Kara Ockbocker.
Akobach. We're calling her Karakok. Fuck that. Fuck your name.
She's
Karakok.
1 A away from being Autobot.
Autobots roll out.
Imagine. Hep out. From the University of Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame in US. No, it's like Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Oh my god, it is. In US. I don't Notre Dame is not in US, is it?
I think there's a Notre Dame in the US.
What the fuck?
I
Okay.
think.
I just read the US then. No, it can't be Notre Dame.
Studying early human fossils, scientists identified a number of traumatic injuries similar to those received by modern-day rodeo clowns. What? The injuries were found on the head and chest, similar to when one is kicked by an animal. They found the rate and patterns of these injuries, wear and tear, were equal for both prehistoric women and men. As much as we find that both males and females have the same resulting injuries when we look at their fossil records, said Dr. Cock. So they were both participating in ambush-style hunting of large game animals, she said. Well, yeah, you need to hunt or you fucking die.
Yeah, like...
You need to run. You cannot just get ran over by a fucking dinosaur. That's embarrassing.
You know, Doctor, I don't think you know this, but people are... okay, remember when I mentioned that a lot of, like, uncivilized humans are just nomadic? Nomadic means you have to walk a whole lot. So you are going to tear and break your fucking legs quite fast. And it doesn't matter if you sprint or doesn't sprint often. You are going to fucking tear your fucking bones eventually, or like they're going to have similar kind of wear and tears. But yeah, as you said, all hands on deck from time to time needs to be part, which means if you have extra hands to help, it's good to have women around as well. Yeah, they have uses as well. They're just
women have uses, chat.
Yes, they don't need to just be a baby maker. They can actually, they have multi-to-use. They have hands too, chat. They have hands too, not just hips. They have hands and hips.
Researchers have also unearthed in recent times remains of early women hunters who lived about 9,000 years ago in Peru and were buried with their hunting weapons. You don't often get buried with something unless it was important to you, or was something that you use frequently in your life, said Dr. Cott. Research also indicates prehistoric women likely did not abandon hunting while pregnant, breastfeeding, or carrying children. Yeah, but then you get your children ran over. That's dumb. That's retarded.
But wait, it happened in Peru. Peru literally. How can? Wait. Peru has a lot. It's very hard to use like these kind of places because they have very rare fucking. They did not really. Okay, in like South America and North America during these times, there were like literally no documentation besides ancient, like fossils you can probably get out of these from this far ago. So it's very hard to tell specifically. So it's all of it is just guesswork. Oh, well, sorry.
Sorry, I got a DM from likely a spam bot. I'll take care of that later. Mods, could you look into that? Potentially. I just got a DM.
Mods,
shrug his balls. Shrug his balls. Nor do we see in the deep past any indication that a strict sexual division of labor existed, scientists said. There weren't enough people living in groups to be specialized in different tasks. Everyone had to be a generalist to survive, explained Dr. Cock. The two new studies were published in the journal American Anthropologist. Who the fuck cares? It said nothing.
Oh well, it's a lot of theory crafting. I think a lot of times, like it's kind of like when you ask a scientist about certain things, is first of all. Define a scientist, because you can just read a book and you just prescribe yourself as anything, to be fair. But there's no license for it really, and it's in the same way as it used to be. But yeah, like, because everyone can have access to information, but also yeah, it's kind of like theoretically, it's true. Like a lot of things here could be kind of true. The hips thing is, I don't know, because that's what someone in chat mentioned. Like, that's like, yeah, the hip thing makes sense. That's why women are the most athletically gifted today, and why they beat men in marathons today. Like, they don't? What do you mean?
Also, hello, Symes. Hi, Gabby.
Hello, Gabby.
Hello, Gabby. Hello, everybody. Alright, we got...
Oh, wait. Yeah, it was too late for me to go live, I thought, Gabby, so I just skipped it. That way, just Dama today.
Yeah, it's all me today.
All Dama on deck.
This article's so fucking long.
Meet the woman behind the sexual wellness revolution and the censorship rules that prevented their work from reaching you. What kind of work did they do in that case?
This is from The Independent.
No.
These are the women that want to reach out to you about sexual wellness. Do you want to talk to these women, chat? I don't.
I don't. Out the door. I see a door.
I'm walking away.
Corner. Yeah, it's like I don't want to be in this room.
Get away from
me. Have you seen the walls? No.
All right. This article is very long. It's quite fucking long for no reason at all.
Okay, I'll start with the thing then.
Okay.
A sexual revolution has been taking place over the past decade. It's not loud or brash because it's not allowed to be. The woman leading the uh,
Entrepreneurs.
entrepreneurs, damn, sexual health
Practitioners.
blah, blah. Can't just formulate the words now. I feel like my face is tired, I think. Sex toy companies founders, sex tech distributors,
Disruptors.
disruptors, non-profits. Does you say non-profits?
Non-profits, thought leaders, and digital creators.
Damn.
Okay.
Alright, you can continue now. I
don't blame you.
I'm doing my part, but it's kind of like
I'm doing my part.
I read 2 parts.
They're fighting a historic smear campaign that has stigmatized sex and undermined female and queer sexual agency for centuries. I am one of them. Okay. A clinical sexologist, that's so cringe. Certified sex coach and sex coach. Are you gonna coach me in the act? Are you watching me?
I have a funny
and
story
writer
about this.
who's worked in this space for almost a decade, helping women and couples rescue their sexual relationships. Okay.
Dama.
Yes.
In a party I had long ago, or not like 5 years ago. We used to have like a kind of like a tent outside my house, and I had like was it in my house? We had like 20 people coming over for a party. And when after I went to bed, I just passed out quite early on. However, 2 parties who were in a relationship walked out to the tent to fuck. Another guy followed them, and he sat there. And I was told that he tried to coach them while they were fucking while he was watching.
Lol.
I was like, how the fuck do you coach someone mid fucking?
Don't question it.
Because I cannot. And here's the thing. I've never seen a legitimate guy be a. There's only women I heard who can be successful sex coaches. It's kind of like a little freaky and weird if you see a guy be a sex coach.
I would never. I don't think I'd ever go to a sex coach. You know, I feel like I can calmly talk to my boyfriend about, you know, if I'm having issues, you know.
Yeah.
At least in that department.
I feel like if you're going to find a sex coach, you're already doing shit wrong.
Like, the first option should be conversation and try new shit.
Yeah, like, just talk to your partner in that case, if that's the case. But if it is like, if you need a sex coach because you don't have sex, or you can't find someone to have sex, you should probably focus on your own life a bit more. Don't focus too much on sex, trying to find it.
Mm-hmm.
It's overrated by addictive.
My peers and I offer the perspective that sexual wellness is an integral part of our overall well-being. We exalt sex-positive values around consent, pleasure, communication, inclusivity, and body autonomy. We empower people to define the kind of sex and pleasure they want on their terms. This is DEI, but sex.
Yeah, like,
I don't want DEI in my sex.
Yeah, it's kind of like, I was like, I agree with them until they added it's like inclusive. Why do you need? I'm curious to see what they mean by inclusivity, because I think that could be very change this thing. Because I agree with the things like when you you should probably have like communication should be added in, but these are like common shit you're supposed to do with someone you're being intimate with. Like, then like body autonomy. Like, I was like, what do you mean by this? Fully.
Remember, you have a body, and your body is your choice.
Yeah,
it's probably where it's gonna go down.
You should probably. It's kind of like you need to like also like know the risks involved with certain things. I think people forget like to add those things in. I hope that's what I mean by autonomy, with knowing what's bad and good for it.
Have you diversified your sex life?
No, I would rather
No!
not diversify.
I don't want DEI in my sex life. I'm sorry.
I just get reminded by fucking the people who have the fur conventions where they have a like HIV test or some shit like
Christ. Christ.
And it was like a person so tried to like say no, like saying I think you should be normalized to have sex with people you meet randomly.
No.
It's like what? I was like, what?
No. No.
That's a good way to get a lot of diseases.
Form a polycule with Jamal. That's inclusive, right?
Jamal? Who the fuck's Jamal?
I don't know. Some random guy.
Oh god. Wait, Jamal. Wait, is that the...
I
don't know.
This work cuts across every stage of life. From helping why teenagers unravel porn-fueled myths about sex and millennials worrying about the pleasure gap. There's a pleasure gap?
What the fuck?
To all my millennials, is there a pleasure gap? Are you experiencing a pleasure gap right now? It links to something. I may click on this link and look up on it. To dismantling the view that sex should fall off a cliff after menopause. In fact, the sexual wellness movement has inspired midlife women to rewrite their sexual script and reclaim sexual agency without shame. Okay, what?
Okay, the pleasure gap.
Pleasure gap is between your legs!
I looked it up. Apparently, apparently a pleasure gap, or it can also be called orgasm gap. So, I think I know what it means. Refers to
is it the same?
Consistent disparity where heterosexual women experience orgasm less frequently than their male partners. Okay, I see what they're coming from. Then in that case, yes, a lot of guys, the danger noodle they have is less active, less hunt a lot less. Let's see here. Poor communication. Okay. Oh, it's. When I look up you're like pressure gap, I get the same kind of wording this article has, Dama.
Yeah. So it's just that women aren't having as many orgasms. Like, well, did you try boys or something?
No, they're saying like, oh, men doesn't have it's a disparity between them because men probably doesn't have as many, or like it's either one or the other, but it's kind of like the same.
Well, most men after maybe like once, they're like kind of tired. They need refractory period. They need to like sit down for a minute.
Their balls are drying up.
Their balls are drying up and shriveled.
Don't you care about your
They're sunken in on the bed. They're dried as a raisin. Give them a minute, you know?
That's alright.
Feed them a little.
That's the code word for butt stuff?
Blacked.
Nice.
I think.
Okay.
I come back to dried up balls. It takes at least 5 minutes for a man to recharge.
Oh god. Recharge period. Then it escalates. It's like then it can last for 30 minutes. After that he needs to recharge for 10 minutes. And then he can last for an hour.
Yeah.
And then you should probably stop.
Yeah.
You don't want to go past the limits. It's like just going Super Saiyan 3. Don't do it. Don't do it, Goku.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
We've all seen Stephen Graham's hit show Adolescence. No, we haven't. Also, why is it called Adolescence? Why are you mentioning it in an article about sex?
Because they want to teach like young adults, or not young adults, but like teenagers about it before, so they know what they're going into, and they know the struggles that are ahead of them.
And grasp what it represents. We're living through a societal crisis of viral digital massage. Oh, fucking
Digital
Christ!
misogyny. Oh.
Digital misogyny. Easy access porn is shaping children's sexual attitudes, and gender-based violence is on the rise. Sexual wellness initiatives such as modern sex education platforms, consent-focused workshops, age-appropriate, pleasure-positive books, and shame-free digital conversations are the antidote. No.
What?
No. No. Stay away from my kids and stay away from me.
You know, you see the old 40-year-old fucking Karen coming up and saying, "Yo, let me teach your kids about sections. Let me take them to the corner. It's a very good research they should be having." What will you do? She has the stupid haircut as well. And she looks like she haven't had sex for. She haven't had a single good sex in like since she was in her mid-20s.
Christ. While public interest and need for services like those I offer are sky high, a 2022 study by Sex Education Forum showed that only 35% UK students. Why are we quoting the UK?
Because the UK is okay.
UK is guy. UK students believe that they receive good or very good sex education, and 90% of girls had been sent explicit pictures or videos they did not want to see. Building a sustainable business within sexual wellness is a constant uphill battle.
Wait.
What?
Oh, wait.
I feel like I'm
wait,
confused.
wait.
What the fuck did you just say?
I think they mean like they got like a lot of girls. Oh wait, they say okay, because this thing they're not gonna say, because I thought first they meant like, oh, we sent them pictures that they don't want to see, but no, I think that a lot 90% of the girls just send pictures or images of sexual activities that they don't want to see. So they try to help.
I'm gonna reread this. 35% believe they'd receive good or very good sexual education. So, people believe that they had good sex education. 90% of girls have been sent sexual stuff that they didn't want to see.
Yeah.
What? I feel like these two don't correlate. It's like, oh, I got good sex education. Also, 90% of girls have been sent nudes or things that they didn't want to see. What are you talking about?
Here's the thing. 35% in the UK said they got good. The rest is 65% who said, no, it was trash.
Interesting.
But I think that's what they're gonna want to get at. They want to try to make sure and say, oh yeah, the sex ed you get today is shit, and we should listen to us. We are the ones that do better. That was it. Because the kids says it's bad.
Why would sex ed tell you that sending nudes to people who didn't ask is good or bad? Sex ed should be about the act itself and the safety and precautions around that and the dangers.
Yeah.
The fuck do you need to mention? All right, boys and girls, don't send nudes to random niggas, okay? Like, this should be common sense, really?
It's kind of like parents should be. It's kind of like the thing
should
that
be
should
more
be
of
involved.
I don't fucking know.
How should you just tell your kids already at this point? You should probably say, yeah, this is something you don't send normally, or you should not like fucking don't send IRL pictures of yourself to anyone online, especially not naked ones.
Yeah.
Also, don't show up to someone's door naked either. You know, it's kind of weird.
Do not put your dick in a box and show up to your girlfriend's house.
But wait, wasn't it How I Met Your Mother said it was a 1 out of 3 chance of failure if I did that?
Uh. The industry is vulnerable to fragmentation, fraught with significant financial challenges, and faces global censorship, which leaves us all teetering on the edge of burnout. So you're burnt out from sex because...
Yeah, is this the vague post?
Is this a vague post?
I feel like they... I don't know why, but I hate when some articles are not very bad, like stupidly bad informal. They're not as interesting to read in that case, but I prefer having like informal documents. But it's not a document, it's obviously like articles, so it's different.
At the crux of this is a serious PR problem. Our businesses are routinely misclassified and lumped into the adult industry, discouraging investors, spooking banks, and terrifying the algorithm.
Okay, they have not specified like any of the things or clarified it, so my headcanon now is oh yeah, we just send random sex images to random teens, and yeah, and yeah, that's it. Let's see. Funding sexual wellness. Oh boy, wait one second.
Funding sexual wellness.
Fun. What's this? God, I can barely see if that's a G or a C.
Cindy Gallop.
Cindy Gallop, founder of the educational and ethical erotica platform Make Love Not Porn, expressed in her inspiring SXSW 2025 talk. Oh my god, it's a recent one. Shit.
Why would they shorten it? Bitch, say what it means. I have no idea what this means.
Nah, me neither. But I see SW, I just think Sweden. So I'm just gonna say
Sweden! The fucking the Swedish sex shop.
SX Sweden. Every piece of business infrastructure other tech startups take over or take for granted. Wait. Every piece of business infrastructure other tech startups take for granted. We can't. The small print always say no adult content. I can't get funded. I can't get banked. We were debanked 3 times in the last 2 months. Probably I don't know. I've not seen what the hell they're doing besides vague posts of them probably sending images to teens. I don't know.
I don't know.
This is not an unfamiliar experience for Kalia Bolton and Holly Jackson. I'm sorry.
Holly.
What? Holly. Oh no, it's Holly.
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 I'm just gonna say the Swedish way. Holly Jackson.
Holly Jackson.
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 Co-founder of She Sport.
She Sport.
Pleasure. Ah, it sounds like G Spot.
Yeah.
A pleasure product and education platform for women. Why does every sexual platform or product placement kind of thing always also call themselves education?
I don't know.
It seems like illegal things to like kind of do a catch-all saying, oh, like in case you get in trouble. Securing insurance has been a major hurdle for them, with male brokers struggling or refusing to understand the nature of their business. But we need to tell the people about the sex and sell a product. Okay, but what is this? SXFW, South by Southwest is wait, what? There's no way that's what that means, Gabby. Wait,
There's no way. It can't just be a film thing and then you show up and be like, alright, we're here to talk about sexual wellness and the sexual liberation of women. So, girl, wrong platform. Go away.
I feel like they're saying, hey, we need money. I want money.
I want money.
And I want to talk about chicks.
Let's talk about shit. Let's talk about
By the way,
shit.
the only people I can get funding from if I do this are the people from the teens. Because they don't know about the sexual acts. So I want to talk to it. And I want to get money for it.
Right.
Because I think it's funny. Because my clam has shriveled up. Okay, no, the SXSW is that for South by Southwest. Annual fest held in Austin, USA. Oh my god.
In a way.
Well, that's what it is. Also, thank you for calling me cute.
Bolton explained, one insurance company canceled our policy mid-term. The broker said our business breached their company values, but when we asked to see these values, they said they weren't written down. We were rejected by 12 insurance companies before finally securing cover, but with a high premium. They charge us thousands more compared to regular retail businesses, with extensive conclusions. SheSpot also had its PayPal account suspended and was refused savings accounts on the grounds of us being a high-risk business, with our services being lumped in the same restricted category as firearms, says Bolton.
First time.
First time?
I felt like
Chat, you know what's worse than firearms? Sex toys.
Sex toys can vibrate in fast speeds.
They can kill people. They just grow legs and kill people.
You know, I don't think you'd be a dildo if you're brave enough. To be fair, people, the reason why firearms got fucking when they say in books and stuff, little did they know that people took it literally when they say I don't think you'd be a dildo if you're brave enough.
Bro.
So guns got put in the same category because they have a rod.
Sex sells.
Prove me wrong, chat. Prove me wrong.
Sex sells, but only under certain conditions. The result: innovations have been stifled due to lack of business infrastructure, and investment growth in the sexual wellness category has been hindered. This is an industry awash with small startups and exhausted solopreneurs clawing through a system that feels like it's rigged against them. A real challenge is collaboration with non-sexual wellness businesses, those that are more strictly health-related, and who may be fearful of being associated with higher-risk partners, Jackson notes. We are satellites in orbit, unable to collaborate, scale, or sustain each other. Largely unable to reach our full potential because we cannot operate like other businesses.
I gotta be honest, the reason why no one wanna take you guys in is because it's a money loss by taking you in. Because there's no real money to be had. Because who the fuck wanna take a sex ed and pay money for it, or pay people to have it in this capacity? Like, I gotta be honest, Dama, in what world do you think people want to pay money to see this or have this? When a parent can say it, or like a school's already do a certain cheap version of this already.
Very few.
Exactly. So I feel like they're just crying because they want funding, and because that seems to be the main thing they're complaining about, from what I can tell. Or like, that's kind of thing I get out of it. And sex ed is quite a very easy thing to get into, because it's seen as a very easy thing to just talk about. And they can just like slap a label of like, what was it, women issues on it to make it easier to get past what was it, some other kind of things.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Also, thank you for the hydrate, stretch, and head pat. I'm going to get up and stretch my legs.
Oh, good.
Oh, fuck. Oh, my old back.
You're old back, Dama.
I'm old.
No, you're not. If you're old, I'm ancient.
Oh, you are ancient.
You're...
I'm
What?
old.
God
I
damn.
love you, Dari.
My... He's so cute. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm an elf, so I age gracefully. The Swedish genes just hit different. But my knees are starting to hurt a bit more and more. I'm starting to feel those are shrinking out a bit.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Also, I like that now. First stream, Dama has more than me. Holy shit. Her old back. Shit, don't be mean.
Chat knows I'm old. I'm so fucking ancient.
No, you're not.
Ancient. Dying.
No.
Eggs are shriveled up as we speak.
Fucking hell. Gee.
Censorship and misclassification. But it gets worse. A digital gag censors us online. Education content about SEGs. Yes, that's how we have to spell it to dodge algorithmic. I can't say it correctly. Policing.
Algorithmic policing.
Algorithmic. Yeah. Is censored and routinely shadow banned. In my experience, content I publish that uses sexual language, regardless of its empowering or educational context, will reach less than 0.01% of my followers.
Bitch, where? Where are you posting this?
Where are you posting? How are you posting?
Here's the thing. As Akko mentioned, if you post too much sexual stuff on Twitter, yeah, you will just get fucking a shadow ban. Not like full-on shadow ban, but your account will be hidden for a lot of people. Because seen as sexual in nature, and they try to make sure that's on the front page. And if you're doing on YouTube, no, YouTube doesn't like that. And like any of the big sites, you generally do not like when you talk about this too openly. That's why I'm worried. Why the hell do you post this kind of thing? So worry about it. If you have, you can make your own forums, girl.
You can.
Yeah. Let's see. This
constricted.
Constricted reach impacts sales for those of us relying on social media to stay visible and advertise our services. Oh, god damn it. And on top of that, without warning and without no explanation, Meta and other major platforms can remove content, suspended our accounts, and blocked us from running ads. Okay, so they actually are posting on like
they're posting on everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or just Facebook owned shit.
Oh my god, that. Oh yeah, Meta is. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Suspended our accounts and blocked us from any running ads. What's it?
Cindy Gallop.
Cindy, I can't have it.
Cindy Gallop.
Make Love Not Porn Instagram account was recently disabled by Meta without warning. Ah, yeah.
Okay,
well,
I'm sure there was no warning. Yeah.
Yeah, like, okay, as much as we see Instagram models, Instagram is quite heavy-handed on not having any porn on it. As an old cosplayer with a lot of girls who try to first strap, and as soon as one girl first strapped a little bit too hard, her shit got deleted immediately. Sex ads is not what you do on fucking these sites. You will actually
clearly go on Twitter.
Banned.
You have better chance on Twitter.
Yeah, Meta is not the place to do it. Twitter is the way you can do it. You can and you're allowed to do it, girl. However, you will just be like limited or if you do that, but that's how it should be probably. Or you can just use your own site. You can use your own site, or you can use Pornhub.
Yep.
Wait a minute. Because this is where people who need to crank it out, that's where they get it. But here's the thing: they're not gonna say watch your thing, but you can post it there and just be ignored there instead of in the other places. Let's see. As sex coach Amy White explains, it's not just the censoring on social media. I'm pretty sure when my newsletters end up in most people's junk boxes. It's so frustrating and disheartening. How are we supposed to promote healthy, shame-free sex when we're banned from using the word? I'm sorry, what? Okay, now we're starting to get into the shame-free sex. I'm sorry, we need to have a more explanation on what that means.
What does shame-free mean?
Yeah,
It's
like I'm a little bit of a deviant. Shad knows this. However, I will make fun of anyone who goes a little too far in these kind of things.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. Let's see.
Part of big tech's compliance policy is a vow to crack down on content that facilitates sex trafficking. But the maths don't quite math here. Why would you say that in this article? Is the algorithm really so archaic that despite giant leaps we made in modern technology, it can't differentiate between empowering sexual content and criminal activity? Is your shit really empowering? Is it really?
Dama, are you questioning a woman?
Yes.
How dare you?
Sexual wellness community has been trading horror stories about censorship for years. But in 2025, a global investigation published by the Center for Intimacy Justice, that's a center? We need a center for this? Confirmed what we already knew. Big tech is actively suppressing sexual and reproductive health content, particularly for women and gender-diverse people globally. The report, which analyzed the experiences of 159 nonprofits, businesses, and content creators in the industry across 180 countries, and found that 84% of sexual reproductive health businesses had ads rejected by Meta. A further 66% had their ads rejected by Google, and 64% had product listings removed from Amazon. Girl, what are you talking about? Amazon has sex toys all the time. It's where I bought all of mine. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you actually talking about? Amazon has sex toys. I bought all of mine from Amazon. You're retards.
Yeah. It's kind of, I don't know how it is. Because she doesn't really specify. Like, I don't think she goes into detail on probably why there were happenstance what happened. Because I feel like she just heard they kind of did, and you can kind of read on why the problem were removed, or Google did a Google thing and just never told anyone. But I feel like it would make the story very boring if she actually added in the reason why they weren't in, or like why they were removed, probably half of them.
Mm-hmm.
And it could have been, I don't know, hard to say.
Read more. Trump's destructive plan will deny 1.4 million women and girls birth control. Yes, this is included in the fucking article.
I'm gonna say 1.4 million. That's a very low number. I think she.
That's quite low, significantly for Americans. That's quite low.
That is less than 1%, chat. that is 0.5% of America. That's a low, by the way.
The report also illuminated the shocking gender bias at play. While Meta happily runs ads for Viagra and erection enhancers, it blocks promotions for breast cancer checks, UTIs, and vaginal health screenings. female-founded sex toy company Unbound noted that it only received approval for its vibrator ads after reframing campaigns to focus on male pleasure instead of female pleasure. Blood-boiling double standards aside, this is more than just visibility. The digital duct tape is blocking access to life-saving information, forcing businesses to close down and reinforcing outdated ideas around who is allowed pleasure, says Jackson.
What?
What?
Okay, I'm gonna say this. Buying a vibrator is a lot more culturally allowed for a woman than a man. Like,
Yeah,
especially flashlights. I never hear a guy ever mention they're having one, and it's kind of like it's kind of like a shameful thing to say you have one. I know it's kind of like a meme. People say, "Oh yeah, I have it," but they are kind of people who just don't really care what people think.
like literally, out of every guy I've ever known, only one has had a fleshlight. Only one.
Like,
the rest actually say that like the fleshlights aren't worth it.
Yeah, no, like you have your right hand. What do you mean? Yeah, of course. And you have your left for backup. And then I would say the only thing I don't even have a flash. Like, okay, I do have one thing, but it's like what's it? It's called a Lovins.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I have, but the times I used it is like not worth the money. Oh yeah, I think
you should buy the $400 one.
The fucking what?
How much did you spend on it?
What's it, $80 or $90?
Was it remote control?
Yes.
Oh Christ!
I played VR chat, Dama. What do you think?
Oh God! Oh, Tar, you slut.
Dama. Yeah, well, $100, $100. Like, what can I say?
I'm not spending $100 on a sex toy, sweetie.
No. I paid 90 for it, and I got paid 100 for my sessions.
Even if someone gave me $100, it'd be like, here, go buy a sex toy. I'm not buying a sex toy.
Dama, I can move my hips very well in VR.
Okay, so can I. I can move my hips really well. My boyfriend agrees.
Oh God. Oh well, but
we're not quite different, you and I. You and I, we're not quite so different.
Spider-Man. Oh, we're both deviants. But yeah, like, I'm gonna say, beyond that, I don't know a single guy that has a flashlight. There's like, but however, every girl I know has more than 1 or 3 vibrators.
I have
it's like
2 sex toys. That's it. Only 2.
Yeah, like
actually no, 3. I have 3. Never mind. I forgot about 1.
And the girls who don't own it yet, or like I don't go asking them for any of that either. So like, and these used to be girls I know. They are quite open about showing you them off, or like saying, "Oh, here you go. Here's my fun box." It's underneath the bed, or under the bed.
I mean, I did have an ex just show me his collection of sex toys, specifically dildos. I was like, "Oh, cool."
I feel like handcuffs are the most fun things to bring out.
No, he didn't have any.
Oh my god.
He just has a lot of dildos.
Okay.
That he doesn't use.
Well,
I was almost tempted to take some.
Take some?
Just take them.
God. Jesus Christ.
I was almost tempted to just take them. But to be fair, I only have 1, so I don't use mine either. It's painful.
You know,
it hurts.
To be fair, like people get surprised when I tell them I don't have any kind of dildos in my house at all. Or like, no,
chat,
actually,
fix that right now.
No, I haven't.
It'd be super funny.
People did put dildos on my fucking. I mentioned like I thought I would get Bad Dragon stuff on it, And I think people did add Bad Dragon dildos on it. I'm gonna have to double check it.
Dono goal? No, chat. We're not making a dildo dono goal.
No, no.
Sending the money now. No! No! Listen, I've had a guy, I believe literally 2 years ago, or a year or two ago, offer to get me, like, one of those machines that you attach a dildo to. You can, like, have it Bluetooth and hooked up to chat or something. It's like $400. I said no. I don't fucking want it.
However, I need to add a hush to my thing as well. My friend. I'm gonna say, Lumi talked me into it.
What does Lum Lum have to do with it? Does she need to tell me something?
No, she and I, we share a lot of weird stuff together a lot of times. Or like just weird conversations. What do you mean you know?
I know.
No, but like
Perhaps I need to slip into her DMs and start trauma dumping.
Trauma dump.
Like, start trauma dumping my sexual interests.
No. It's more like what we kind of like just share like strange stuff together.
But
like
bondage.
No, not really. Like we don't talk sexual stuff. Like that's weird. We just show like kind of artwork or artists that kind of has like kind of things they do or can do for people. Like the kind of thing they have or what they have done before. But a lot of it is kind of like when there are good deals. Lumi just love to share it.
Thank you, Lion, for the 2. The fun begins. We're not starting a dildo fund, okay? I don't eat. Listen, chat. I only have one.
Dama, you need to get sexually educated. You need more dildos for it.
No.
Clearly.
Those are painful for me.
No, but you just need it. You need to have it and show it. To rest of
show it.
Yeah, like you need to have a dildo where you can point and say, "Okay, chat, this is your penis," and when you.
I'm not giving chat that kind of gratification.
You guys say
some people in chat would enjoy that way too much, and I'm not feeding them.
You need to pull this part back and clean this part here. You don't want.
I should record myself chopping a banana in half and saying, "This is you, chat. This is what I'm doing to you." Some may get off to that, but I'd be okay with that.
Oh god, that'd be funny.
That would just be funny.
God damn.
Chat shall not be denied. Chat's getting denied.
Don't worry, chat. You will not be as denied in my place.
Go to Atari's house if you want to do that. Don't go to my house.
No, you will have your banana chopped in half in Dama's house.
You could go to Atari's house and have your banana fucking praised, which is kind of hot, by the way.
Fucking what? No. I don't
you come to my house, I'm chopping your banana in half.
Oh boy. All right.
Anywho,
well,
back to the damn article.
Dude, Atari, damn it.
Listen.
Maybe I'll think about it.
Banana appraisal is actually kind of hot.
As long as it's not actual dick pics, I have to fucking do it.
What?
In that case, I'll be just gonna have one of my friends come on, have you like
come on
what stream instead. I will have her fucking rate that instead, because she does that regular. She has like a folder that's like a 5 GB at this point. Oh yes, images.
Men's bananas?
Yes, she's every dick pic she gets. Oh, banana pic. Sorry, my bad. She rates and saves.
I've never received an unwanted banana pic in my life.
Oh, Dama. I've received some. Quite a lot, actually.
Am I missing out or something?
No. You're not missing out.
I've never received an unwanted banana.
Well, I usually noted, like, I know it's one point I was drinking and then I kind of just blacked out with memory. And when I woke up, I was like, why do I have 20 messages on my Discord, and a half of them are just D-pics?
Now.
What did I do yesterday?
Trying to work out, give me phantom pain. Did you lose your banana?
What? Oh god.
How are you getting phantom pain? Where's the pain?
Chat, we need to shock your banana. We need to make sure it's still alive.
Chat, shock your banana.
Clear.
Clear.
Oh god. All right. What were we?
Adding insult to injury. Censorship decisions are erratic. Dr. Carolina R? That's your name? Fucking ew.
Carolina R. What the?
Carolina R, or Carolina R, is a researcher at Northumbria University's Center for Digital Citizens, Jesus, who specialize in social media censorship of sexuality. She explains that this censorship is applied unevenly. Celebrities, for instance, often don't face it, meaning it relies on the presence or absence of offline clout.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, why did the celebrity post it? And what did they post?
Probably on like most celebrities fucking post on Instagram.
Yeah, but here's the thing, they don't post sex ads on Instagram.
Unless you're Kim Kardashian.
Wait, does she do it?
No. But everyone's seen her ass.
Well, that's okay.
Everyone's seen her
When
getting
ass is-
fucked, I'm pretty sure.
Well, that's probably... It's probably, in that case, probably on, like, different sites. Or Fansly, or that kind of thing, or OnlyFans.
No, her sex tape was released, like, years ago. This was, like, I think in the 2000s, I think.
Also, her ass is so big that, like, it's very hard to not notice it.
True.
I think. To be fair, I don't think I actually looked into it that much.
Sex on the world stage. Okay. This
Not bad.
article's too damn long. It feels like the censorship is tightening. Oh my.
Titan.
Ooh, my censorship is tightening.
Oh, step bro.
Ew.
My censorship is stuck in the washing machine.
Step bro, my censorship is tightening.
Dama, does your boyfriend ever say that? Oh, Dama, my censorship is tight.
No, but maybe he should.
Your censorship is so tight.
Yeah, I'll talk to him after stream and tell him. Can you tell me that your censorship is tightening? Please scream it.
Oh god,
Censorship.
fucking sound like Toad when he's done.
Censorship.
Oh shit.
Says White. I've seen a big shift since I started my business in 2020. White is not wrong. That's a great fucking sentence.
Why is not?
Based. White is not wrong.
Our industry isn't immune to the global global swell of
Conservative.
Oh my god, not this again.
We're bringing in the right-wingers. It's all the right-wingers' fault.
You know, I feel like, Arch at one point said, a lot of people that make these kind of articles, it's bad when you feel like when you can make all these people who make these points But you feel like all of them can just make the points via one soundboard. It kind of looks bad.
True.
It's because they rhyme so much with each other.
Mm-hmm. What we're witnessing is part of a broader cultural regression around the world. One that's rolling back hard-won reproductive rights, imposing anti-LGBTQ plus policies, and blocking young people from accessing comprehensive sex education.
What are these educations?
What are these educations? What are you citing? What are the sources? Like, you can't just say that and not have anything to back this up with.
I'm gonna have to look this up where the hell as soon as we find something to mention it.
Social media platforms are very much aware of the over-enforcement of their policies and the damage being inflicted, confirms Dr. R or RA. But given most platforms, North American origin, and the broligarchy? Huh?
Broligarchy?
Broligarchy?
They're talking about Broly?
Are they talking about bros? The broligarchy's wish to appease the Trump presidency. Huh? They prefer to over-moderate. The effects of this censorship are just not as worrisome to them as some other enforcement issues may be. Okay.
Oh boy.
It's a far cry from the hopeful momentum that sexual wellness experienced during the pandemic. Of course, because it's a fucking pandemic, we're all inside. Lockdown triggered a sexplosion. Never use that again. As sex toy sales soared. Yeah, because most people were separated from their partners unless they already lived together. Fucking duh. What else you gonna do in lockdown? Who didn't jerk off? Who didn't jerk off when it was locked down? Jesus Christ.
God. Are you imposing your own sexual fetishes and your lack of self-control, Dama, to the rest of the...
No.
No. Honestly, I can't... I think there's something wrong with you. If the entire lockdown you did not fucking pleasure yourself. I think you're
If you didn't jerk off during lockdown, I don't know what the fuck else you did. Your mental fortitude is out of whack to the high degree, and that's respectable, or you're shriveled. You fucking shriveled up and died.
Yeah.
Your outie became an innie.
Became a eunuch.
Celebrities like Cara Delevingne, I don't fucking know who this is, and Dakota Johnson backed pleasure brands and high-end retailers like Sephora launched sexual wellness lines, which have since closed. Female pleasure went mainstream, reframed as self-care, whilst an interest in sexual exploration surged. This coincided with the rollout of a new, reformed, and inclusive relationship in sex education curriculum, which was made compulsory in all UK schools in 2020. The pendulum is swinging the other way on the world stage today. The new RSE, don't know what that is, curriculum has been changed following political pushback, with some LGBTQ plus content deemed too ideological for teens and sex education. There's so many fucking words. I've said sex way too many times today.
I get shot every time I hear sex being said in the chat.
Sex!
No!
Sex! And sex education now considered inappropriate for children below 9 years old. Well, yeah.
What?
Why
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. You can't just say, why are you teaching 8-year-olds about that?
Yeah, okay, here's the thing. I thought we were talking about 14-year-olds at first.
Apparently not.
Apparently we went Delulu further back than I thought.
We actually went to Lulu. Like, yeah, what the fuck?
Cause, wait, yes, cause it is a little bit too young in my book.
That's way too young for me.
Yeah, like I didn't know what. Like I remember when my parents told me what a sperm was. I still did not understand what the fuck it was when they told me. They used to do a joke out of it, and then I didn't learn until when I think it was 10 during that time, and then it wasn't until I was fucking, was it 11 or 12 where we got our sex eds in Sweden.
Hmm.
That was from school.
This is happening against a grim cultural reality, highlighted in the Children's Commission for England in 2023 report, which revealed the average age children first see pornography is 13, whilst 10% had seen pornography by age 9, and 27% had seen it by age 11. Against this worrying reality, conservative ideas about protecting childhood innocence feel flimsy and misguided. Read more about half of Gen Z is using AI to help with dating. Why is this? Okay, this is either an ad,
oh my God.
or I hope this is actually just an ad about another article, because if this is included, what this has no relevance.
Yeah, and here's the thing, like, the reason my kids see, okay, Dama, I don't know about, I think pretty sure, like, it's for you too. The first time you actually saw sexual stuff as a kid, you did not understand it, and you just saw it via the internet, or
I saw it via TV, from shows my family were watching already.
Wait, what the fuck?
I looked up porn at the age of 5.
Oh my fucking God.
So
no
I'm traumatized.
Like, I remember me and my friends, my friend brought me over with a few other people from our school. I said, "Hey guys, I found this weird channel on my my parents' fucking TV." And and we all watched it, and it was just porn channels.
Mm-hmm.
And we all just laughed because it looks ridiculous for our kids in fucking 10 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So we just thought it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like, but yeah, then it was just you saw porn or hentai on the PC. And you wonder, oh, what's this?
We're also seeing the rise of so-called Puritans, Gen Zers who are reappraising the sexual scripts handed down to them, and statistically having less sex. I don't.
What? Well, wait,
as someone who's Gen Z, I feel like this is not because we're becoming more Puritan. I feel like this may be linked more to dating and just things like that, things surrounding that, you know? Did Atari die?
No, I am still alive.
I think your model died. No, never mind. Okay, it's coming back.
It has some issues at the moment.
You're good.
I don't know, it's the internet. It kind of loses connections to it sometimes. Let's see, I'm just gonna restart one of the things. But yeah, it's good.
Okay. But I don't think this is Gen Z becoming more Puritan. I feel like this has deeper hands and other things that they're probably not going to touch on. They could touch on it, but I heavily doubt that they're going to touch on the actual issue.
Because if they actually show what it actually touches on, they are going to go to a different direction, which does not fit in with their agenda they're trying to push right now. Or specifically, but they want to focus it right now on.
It's hotly debated whether it's a sign of self-assured boundaries or a quiet fear of romantic relationships after lockdown. But what's clear is that young people don't have sufficient access to honest and open conversations about sex on the digital platforms they know best, bereaving them of resources to easily navigate their questions and anxieties. I don't think anyone's anxious about sex, really. I think majority of people are not anxious about sex. It's
I
just
think people
it's because like they
are.
mentioned after lockdown, sex is lower. Yeah, because we've all been cooped up inside and we lost probably a good chunk of how to talk to people and how to conversate.
Yeah, like, oh god,
It's like it's all gonna be linked to the aftermath and effects, the negative effects of lockdown and being inside for like several years and being afraid of talking to people, being around people because you couldn't for medical purposes.
Yeah,
So, like what
no-
else do you do than turn to the internet?
yeah, like it was like kind of the thing where everyone just turned to the internet and everyone just you had no. Here's the thing: a lot of people kind of like got like scoffed at the internet a little bit more before then.
Mm-hmm.
But like it was a lot more during that time where people just you kind of just learn to use it, sort of thing.
Mm.
Or this is the opportunity to learn how internet works properly for a lot of people. So that's what they did, and I think a lot of people, as you mentioned, they don't get those social interactions a lot. So yeah, they just turn to the internet as their only avenue.
Mm-hmm. Like literally all of my relationships have been online except for my current one. It's like I'm trying to learn how to navigate a real relationship now.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. Fuck.
Oh, there we go.
Fuck.
Oh god. But yeah, I feel like a lot of this thing here seems to be. I don't know. We still don't know what the hell their sex eds is fully on about.
It's like, okay, we
There's
have
a lot of vague words.
some parts of Gen Z, we hope adults, are having less sex due to lockdown because we don't know how to be social anymore. And there's like, they don't have access to conversations. No, they have access. They're on the internet. They don't want it. They probably don't want to because they're too socially afraid.
Okay, no, Dama, here's the thing. They don't want to pay for the information.
Yeah, we're also not paying for it either. We're fucking broke.
We don't.
Paying?
I'm a cheapskate at heart. I will pirate my own sex eds.
Bitch, sex ed, I'll just watch porn.
Yeah, like exactly, and that's kind of issue you can get, because that's kind of like where people have a wrong version of this kind of thing. That's where it can get weird. However, you can make this thing without having to go full on details kind of thing. But here's the thing, no one want to watch it. If they want to have a good kind of thing, it's kind of like they'd rather probably have sex themselves. Because if they can't have sex themselves, then it's not really a sex ed issue. It's more of a human interaction issue, or like something else they kind of want to deal with. You don't really fall into this issue because it's a very natural thing, and it's something you can talk with your partner with. Or something you can find online, like, easily. Like, make it very easily thing, but make it into a website where it's just information gathering, and you just putting up, like, you just, or, like, overview and put up the things people have, so it doesn't turn into a fucking grooming site or whatever. I think you're doing quite good in that case. But I think those already exist, but as you mentioned, you're not gonna earn any money from them.
Like, when you're complaining about Gen Z, you're complaining about probably the brokest people of our generation. It's we need Gen Z money. We're broke.
No, they want government money to and advertisers. However, that's the only way where you kind of have them, because People are not gonna pay for this. They can find it for free if they really look. And the people where they want to get paid from is Google or any of these other like mass kind of advertisers. However, no one want to touch this because why the fuck do you want to put advertisement on this?
Yeah.
And a lot of people, a lot of companies rather push it on someone else a little bit more fruitful.
Yeah. Sex has always been political, but for those of us in the sexual wellness space, helping people let go of sexual shame and adopt healthier sexual expression, it can feel like we're on the streets protesting day in and day out, while water cannons are fired at us from all directions. What?
Okay, it sounds like she's describing hate fucking like that. I'm not gonna lie when she say that.
What?
Like, sex has always been political. I'm sorry, what? Okay, this is... I start to see the issues.
Like, everything's political. Okay, is this fucking hamburger political?
Hamburger political? Funny ass Dama. Yes, it is.
Why do we bother? It's sadomasochism, I joke to my friends. But in truth, it's because we can't unsee how important this work is. It's because we see how exposure to our products and services could genuinely change lives and society for the better. Our shared struggle has fostered a unique sense of solidarity, with very few sharp elbows between competitors in the space. If someone wins, we all win, says Jackson. And the wins are profound. Not just inside the bedroom, but out in society at large. Several studies prove that comprehensive RSE boosts contraception use and lowers teen pregnancy rates. Sexual satisfaction supports mental, physical, and relationship health. Pleasure and consent education reduces gender-based violence and fosters personal agency. Sexual wellness isn't a niche, it's necessary. And like it or not, this PR problem is everyone's problem. And while I and so many others do is frontline work, we are being sidelined. All we ask is that we are respected, funded, and platformed like any other business because we aren't going anywhere. Fuck off.
I already like kind of outlined this. They, as I mentioned before, they still kind of vague post, but
they're still vague posting.
It's just, oh, it's kind of like what you say. They say a lot of things. They use a lot of words, but it's just vague bullshit. Complaining, not actually doing anything.
Like, give us money because we think we're doing something in the world.
We are changing the world. We are improving it by showing support for those in need for sexual education. And this is our struggles. Like, you can say, like, yeah, it is struggle, but why are you struggling with it? What are you posting, and why are there issues? Have you sent them a message why they are doing it? Have you actually done anything against it? It's kind of like, if you haven't done step 1, that's my first question. Have you actually sent anything? If you haven't done that, why the fuck are you doing here?
Yeah.
No. 2 out of 10.
Yeah, that just sucked. Alright, we got one last article.
Oh my god.
I can't put this on screen.
What the...
I'm not putting that on screen. So instead, you just have to trust us, chat. I can't put this on screen. It's very short, thank God, but...
Who does this?
Alright, this is from the New York Post. Women's farts smell worse than men's, and there's science to back it up.
No, this is... I am worried. I think the furries are the biggest contributor to this post. Right.
The battle of the sexes just got stinkier. On average, humans fart up to 23 times a day. Chat, are you farting 23 times a day?
Dude, what the fuck are you eating? I don't fart that much.
What are you eating?
Like, I think it's been days where I don't do it at all. What the fuck?
Yeah?
This is some weird shit. Also, women don't fart, don't they know?
But not all of those toots are created equal. Research shows that women's gas smells worse than men's, and there's a scientific reason why. But next time you catch a whiff of your wife's wind, take comfort. That stink could be a sign that she's less likely to develop Alzheimer's.
Oh, what the fuck? What? What? No! What the hell? Okay. They are not linked. It's by digestive system, like, and that thing. What the fuck? What? I feel like someone is justifying a fetish right now.
Back in 1998.
Oh my god.
Dr. Michael Levitt, a gastroenterologist, yeah, and prolific researcher known as the King of Farts.
Oh my fucking, it is a fetish. Fucking hell. Why are we reading that?
Set out to figure out which gases give flatulence its signature funk.
Fuck. What does it mean by funk?
Farts?
Oh, the signature. It's like
the
fucking
signature
wine tasted.
smell.
Wait, let me do this. Fucking. Oh wait, here we go. Let me get this one out. It's like a wine taster, fucking smelling the schnoot. Fucking hell. Oh, jeez. Jesus Christ. No, that's so dumb. No, I refuse to think or believe that.
He recruited 16 healthy adults with no history of gastrointestinal issues and had each of them strap on a flatus collection system, which was essentially a rectal tube connected into a bag.
That's the thing. That's a weird way of saying my face.
After the participants chowed down on pinto beans and took a laxative, the researchers collected their subsequent farts. Literal fart collector. Next, Levitt and his colleagues ran a gas chromatographic gas spectroscopic analysis to break down exactly what's inside those bags. They also put the samples to a sniff test. Chat, there are researchers getting paid right now to sniff farts.
Oh my god.
And people say science wasn't cool.
Hey Larry, come over here. I need to sniff this. It's for
I'm
science.
getting paid by the government to sniff your farts. 2 judges were brought in to rate each fart on a scale of 0 to 8, with 8 being very offensive. They were unaware that they were smelling human flatulence. So you bamboozle these things.
I would sue in that case. It's like, hey, Dama, you get a bottle, say, hey, taste this. It's piss. Filled with some sugar. Fucking hell. My god, if anyone tells me to sniff a fucking, saying it's a candle and I don't see a candle in the box, I'm not touching it.
The researchers found that the main gases responsible for the odor of human farts are sulfur-containing compounds. Most notably, hydrogen sulfide, the chemical behind that classic rotten egg smell. and while men tended to pass larger volumes of gas, the study
Oh
found that
God.
female flatulence contained a significantly higher concentration of hydrogen sulfide than that of their male peers. The judges agreed, rating women's farts as having a greater odor intensity than men's. It's no wonder women tend to get more embarrassed about their farts. No, it's because you just don't
What
want to
the
fucking
fuck?
fart in public. It's not anything to do with the smell. Just
It's,
it's fucking rude.
you're-
You don't
you're
want to
just saying-
embarrass yourself.
You just say it doesn't all depend on what the fuck they're eating. Like the eating habits could be very different between men and women.
Well, they
What it
apparently got 16 people, fed them all the same thing, and everything from the women smelled worse.
Wait, they ate the same thing. So the guy, so the you tell
The guys had larger farts, but the women's were
No, Dama,
were stronger,
something.
foul.
did they get the same amount like of it?
I guess.
Because the guys you tend to be bigger, like mass wise. So the body just absorbed a lot more of it. Well, here's the thing, because gases are made when you eat too much. Like legitimately, because the gas or like you don't chew enough, you just swallow too much of it, and the gas is kind of like they are like the kind of composed kind of thing in your stomach, and travels the way through. As far as I consider, I know looked up to it since I was a fucking kid. Where we got this kind of thing, you like research this thing. But yeah, like the gases are kind of, if you eat little tiny amounts, you're very less likely to fart, like, or be compressed. Like, I don't know. I feel like they are. I feel like they are like you, and also they say it as well. The guys fart more, which means that they're less compressed shit smell, while the women a tinier amount, which would be more compressed shit smell. What the fuck? Like, use your heads, fucking. They get paid money for this.
These people got paid money to sniff farts.
Yeah, I think you could just ask a normal person about this thing. And you would already have like fucking theory saying, nah, it has nothing to do if they're women or not. Jesus Christ. But well, they get paid money for this. This is just a way to indulge in a fetish. I swear to God.
Most likely. A 2005 study found that heterosexual men were the least bothered if others could hear or smell their toots, while heterosexual women were the most self-conscious. But here's the twist. Women might actually want to embrace their smellier farts because they could be doing their bodies a favor.
What?
Well, hydrogen sulfide is highly toxic in large amounts. Small doses, like those found abundantly in women's gas, may help protect aging brain cells against Alzheimer's disease. In the body, hydrogen sulfide plays a role in many functions, including helping brain cells communicate by chemically tweaking proteins in a process called sulfhydration. Okay. Studies show that sulfhydration levels decline with age, a trend that is even more pronounced in patients with Alzheimer's. In a 2021 study, researchers at Johns Hopkins Medicine ran experiments on mice genetically engineered to mimic human Alzheimer's disease. They injected the rodents with hydrogen sulfide carrying compound called NAGYY and monitored the changes in their memory and motor function over 12 weeks. Behavioral tests showed that hydrogen sulfide improved cognitive and motor functions by 50% compared with untreated mice.
My fucking God. Okay, so this is a psyop.
The treated
I
mice
swear.
were all. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead. Go ahead. Let's finish this article first before.
The treated mice were also better at remembering the location of platform exits and appeared more physically active than their untreated counterparts. Notably, the results suggested that some behavioral effects of Alzheimer's could be reversed by introducing hydrogen sulfide, though still unclear whether the same would hold true in humans. So ladies, the next time you break wind, breathe deep. That stinky scent might be a secret brain booster.
This is brain rot. Okay, so this guy is indulging in his fantasy. I guess some has to do with since some year ago it was the middle of the night and all. I'm out awake. Wait. This isn't news. I've been telling my wife this for years. What the fuck have you been telling your wife?
Christ.
Oh my god. The Christ indeed. Fucking hell.
Well, that was the article about farts.
We should send it to Misu. See what he thinks.
Oh god.
Yes.
No.
What do you mean no?
No. I don't want to think anymore.
You don't want to think anymore?
I don't want to think anymore.
So yeah, Shad, you need to smell more farts to not.
No, ladies, you need to sniff your own farts. Unironically, be a fart sniffer because you won't get Alzheimer's disease if you sniff your own farts.
They're just trying to turn girls into dogs. I swear to fucking God.
They're trying to turn girls into having a fart fetish, so maybe they'll fart in a bag and send it to a simp.
What? Disgusting. Disgusting. Nasty.
I know, I hope Mizu isn't into farts. Me too!
Oh,
I hope he also isn't into
hell
farts.
nah. No, but he is not. Oh yeah, Run's posting those kind of things.
Yeah.
I feel like I should post my hat.
Oh yeah, there's also this.
What bum? I just read the bum. Girls describes what it's like to have sex with her dad. The sexual intensity was nothing like I'd ever felt before. It was like being loved by a parent you never had, and the parent,
the partner you always wanted at once.
You know. This does not help the allegation of women just wanting to.
This is a real article, chat. I didn't even want to try and grab the link to this, but hold on. I'll show it.
Delusional takes.
It's from Delusional Takes. This is a Cosmopolitan article, apparently.
Oh god.
Maybe one day I'll find it, but
who the fuck?
This is very, very cursed.
Oh, don't worry, Dama. Dama, the other article I read today beside this was someone that was actually from Lumi, which was the Swedish cannibal.
Oh god.
Oh my fucking god. Jesus Christ.
But yeah.
No. Misu's into a few things specifically, but luckily nothing is close to that level of the degeneracy.
Yeah, we best be glad.
It's into Misu's quite vanilla to a lot of things, which I kind of enjoy.
Of course you'd enjoy.
Of course.
Of course.
Oh, okay.
Who's live? Shiroi, Matara, Rena, Jelly, Temp. Maybe Temp.
Oh, Kendra's also. Oh, no, wait, she's not.
Kendra's not
Oh
lying.
no. Oh no, I just looked at the wrong thing. Hmm.
Mizu's a pure boy. I don't think so.
Misu is not a pure purist. However, compared to some other people, maybe. Misu called me out for a lot of shit. But yeah, Dama, you feeling ready to go back to Eep? Oh, I love Matara's new outfit. Oh, it's so good.
I have not looked much at it. I really preferred her war general one. I
Oh,
preferred that a lot.
that is her peak outfit.
That's her peak.
Yeah.
She
The good Emlyn.
Shiroi, my love.
Yeah, she's adorable.
Yeah, that's very interesting. We read many articles. The one about sex being the longest, because of course it was.
We both woke up to read this, by the way, chat.
I'm ready to eat dinner and go back to bed.
Don't forget to smell your own farts.
Ladies, don't forget to sniff your own farts, because you won't get Alzheimer's disease.
Unironically telling you to like your own fucking smell of your own farts.
Sniff your own ass. In fact, sniff another person's ass. It might be good.
Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ.
Fucking hell.
Indeed.
People wrote these articles. People researched this. Somebody got paid to sniff farts.
Who the fuck paid him? I hope it's not
The government.
Tax.
Our tax dollars are going to this chat.
Dude. Fucking 1 penny is too many pennies.
Yep.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, that's all I got today. I'll be writing next week's schedule and have it up on Sunday. Yeah, you guys be good for Shiroi. And we'll see you guys later. Good night, chat. Goodbye, chat.